last week. But you know what happened? Honestly, if it was, it just take different things to spark people where you really sat back and you really start to consider for yourself to say, it's a lot more serious than what we thought. When we read in the 13th chapter of the book of Romans, when he talked about the night that frost spent, the hours, he said, hold on. Matter of fact, pick it up right quick. 13, 11. We don't get rid of it. We ain't start. Well, really, we all don't start in a way. Let's see that said 13. See that 13, 11 Romans. It's still right. You, how you feeling? You feeling too? Where you going tomorrow? What time? 2:30. If you ain't catching nothing at 2:30, what time you probably need to start fishing? Hey, come here and see. Let's see. Huh? Who leave us at? The class and that's it. Oh, but class just getting started. And the women, we thought the class just getting started. Isn't that right? And just like Bree said, now I turned into the professor. Isn't that right? No. That's when you supposed to be. That's when you supposed to get hot. Isn't that right? You supposed to be in there with a ruler. Turn into the professor. Isn't that right? He said, when the class in, not my class. Isn't that right? Like who then the party started, I walk in, I probably won't lead to the done thing in. Y'all all right? That's for their time. They don't know nothing. But you like that? Y'all try to use that. That's from me. You heard who then? You heard it from me. Who did it was serious with that thing. That was 5 minutes of phone. Like you heard it on YouTube. You know who did it? Stop it, man. Let's stop it. You ain't heard nobody. Back then, stuff was cleaner. That man, he the one told about friends. How many of us have them? Don't even. Yeah. The man studied Michael Jordan. He never heard of Houdini. Houdini, the name of Houdini was back then. Honestly, rappers had more of a message. They had more of a message. These guys, I don't know what these guys. My girl's so pretty. I put her daddy penis in my mouth. Man, you just tore that whole table around. I don't hear nothing. How you go from her to her daddy penis in your mouth? That ain't no. You can't rap that. That means when you wrote it, you went over it. You heard you're in the booth. Somebody they supposed to cut all that junk out. Choo. Man, I'm not finna that. Cause they put your name on that stuff, man. Who all produced it? Who all? My name finna be up here. Hey, man, you could have blocked that out. Can you imagine somebody saying about that Joe Tech them back then? Man, you couldn't talk like that. You done wrote that stuff. You can't put her daddy penis in my mouth. put it. You can't do that. You like, man, I can't go. You had to write it for you. You twist out. Now you can't. Cut the mic off. You can't do it. Because stuff started connecting. You realize the net line goes, no, I can't use that line. That means that was an intent. That was an intent. And now look at all these guys now eating booty. These rappers, I'm telling you, white people only lead these rappers. Rappers now have become, like I said, the ones that was skilled back then tried to tell her through self-destruction. They tried to tell her. They said, we headed for self-destruction. Back when they first got rappers wasn't fighting each other on no stage and shooting each other. These jokers will blow your brain for a rap, for a CD. Nigga, your stuff on the web for free. You ain't got time to be killing nobody. They can download your stuff anywhere. I don't know what done happened. They just put a bad taste. Well, I got that. Peanut put a bad taste in your mouth too. That's two bad tastes. It's just bad. See, that's why I tell y'all, if you don't support these people, they'll die out. They can't kill. Who sent that article about the homosexuality? Janae sent it. The class when they were saying how many. Then she put up another article about how the couple of billionaires will find out what people were responsible. Don't believe it. Ain't no two people responsible. That's a system. See, they'll show you faces and do stuff like Jeffrey Epstein. He was just a face. Do y'all understand how many people in power this man connected to? This man couldn't do all that. Listen, the only reason Jeffrey Epstein, listen, you not finna get busted having sex with no kids and get no home arrest where you go to jail for a couple of hours, then go home, go to your job, go back. Unless you're in a system of people that say, hey, He can't go down because this thing ain't going down by itself. The day they just charged the 2 sheriffs that were watching, 2 officers that were watching him. Oh, they been charged. You know they told them, no deal. They can't make no deals either. They just charged for the day. Because they know they're responsible. They already know, listen, they're responsible. They're going to be the fall guys. All these guys don't realize you just the fall guys. See, that's going to make America feel good. They're going to feel like, oh, the 2 officers responsible for him getting killed, they went to prison. Told nothing to people that killed him. They don't even realize you just a passive. Them guys just a passive. Then they told them no deal. They just passive. Them guys finna go to jail. And that's how stupid America is. They gonna feel like they got the people that kill. Why would these 2 guys want to kill this billionaire? Nobody want to get that junk on their record for this man a billionaire. You don't even play with this kind of stuff. They said them guys. That's one of the deal where they tell the joker. Somebody gave them some orders and told them joker go do something. They came back. Them joker were dead. And them joker realized this is bad. And the person that gave it to him looking saying, did I tell you to go do that? You like, cause he dead and you know where you finna go. Now I just walked off on my own, wasn't paying attention. That's how you better tell it. Cause they know the people that respond for him dying in that cell, they ain't done. They gonna wipe everybody connect to him. Man, you got Prince Andrew over the Queen Elizabeth, her second son. Do y'all know how critical this stuff is? Listen, they ain't done. It's some more people dead. Y'all just don't know about it. These folks come get, look, y'all remember Steph Rich? On that head, wrote all the, he was there. Oh, y'all remember Steph Rich? Steph Rich came up 30-something thousand pages about Hillary Clinton and what they done. Oh, homeboy was on the phone talking to that girlfriend walking down the street. He said, hold on for a minute. He got into a fight. That joker killed that joker. Listen, left a Rolex watch, left his phone, left all his money and jewelry on him. They said, the police investigated. They said, yep, it was a robbery, went bad. Listen, they left a Rolex watch on their hand. They left the iPhone. They left the money in his pocket and his jewelry. That joke. Listen, Diamond, which don't make sense. He left the club walking. Yeah. That's right. I ain't walked to the club. I don't know why I walked home. That's right. That's right. Whole thing, nothing but a sit up. That man been dead. Yeah. They set y'all here. Listen, they'll put that stuff in there, and the police investigated. Said it was a robbery. Yeah. Nothing taken. Listen, y'all ain't heard no more about that case. That stuff all over the news. Listen, Sean Hannah almost lost his job behind running his mouth about it. Y'all listen, Fox News was finna fire that joker. Yes, sir. Y'all don't keep it, they don't keep up with it. Y'all, how many y'all don't keep up with this? Oh, go back and listen. Don't y'all know he the white crusader? Yes, sir. Diamond took it upon himself to talk about this man on that show. Listen, Fox, listen, he told, this might be my last show. They let that joker know, you finna be out of here. You need to keep your mouth shut. That was a Democrat he was talking about, not a Republican either. That's right. Now, how many people, listen, they let that joker know, you finna be out of here. I'm trying to tell these folks, listen, y'all be playing around with stuff y'all don't know. Don't y'all know these people will wipe you out of here? Yeah. When mine come, it'll be they'll use some of the same people look like me. That way y'all will close up and feel like that's how it happened. Don't y'all know these white people keep folks on their employment, on their who they use to wipe you out of here? Yes, sir. When you become a threat to these people get rid of you. That's right. They made the whole thing look, listen, they can make your tie go out. They can make you lose steering control. Listen, all these cars now computers. Yes. They don't carry these self-driving cars for a reason. Yep. We can turn that wheel and send that thing where we want to get it. They got another intent for you. They make no mistake. They got intent for everybody. People they need to get rid of are already coded. I'm coded. It's just how you got to do it. Because what you don't need to do, and they realize when they kill people like the Al-Qaeda leader, Osama bin Laden. When they killed this new guy, Dudu, what's his name? From him from ISIS. They killed the boy, what's his name? Baghdadi. What mother go name here said Bad Daddy? How many kids you got, nigga? So, you know, these folks, that's a rapper. These folks sit here, and when they get ready, they'll create you, put you up, then they'll wipe you out the way they want, so you don't even be a martyr. These folks, listen, all you got to do now is show, y'all don't know what they done to get these people where they don't fight back. They'll go start putting literature out, showing pictures where he was homosexual. You know, the people that follow him say, man, we don't give a F about no sister. Oh, yeah. Show paperwork showing he was an informant, and his own people let him go. You don't realize when they kill you, they know how to wipe you out. You don't even be a martyr. Look at Dr. King. They don't look at people done prayed King way long they thought. Yeah. You think that the FBI hadn't had these tapes about King's sexual relation? King drinking habit, King smoking? They just kept it back. King working with the union. That's the mob. Listen, when the union came out through the mob. Okay? Democrats support teams. They support unions. Okay? That's how you get paid. Any of y'all a member of a union? Any of y'all ever been a member of a union? Okay, a percent of your pay goes to the Democratic Party. You're not a part of the union. Listen, you have nothing to do with that. A percentage of what you pay in your union dues goes to the mob. It goes to the union. That's how they get their money kick up. That one got it started. So a lot of stuff people know. How many of y'all didn't know that? That's what you pay me for. Come on, folks. That's what I'm here for. I gotta tell you, study, folks. Not gonna tell you. What you think? And listen, everybody hand in. Why would the union? Why would the mob? Why the Democrat Party want to pay this man? Don't make sense. It don't make sense. These people have another agenda.
Yes, sir.
They have a whole nother agenda. Listen, these people usher in who they want. Everybody know that Abernathy was the rightful ruler of the SCLC and all that party. So did Musha. When you bump him off, though, these people get ready. You know what? They had to get somebody that was valuable. They couldn't pick up Abernathy. You don't have no Abernathy with no holes. They know what they were doing. You get somebody you can always keep your hand on. King was usable when he wanted to. King knew how to move y'all niggas get done when they need to get done. King made money off y'all niggas. Folks, y'all listen. Y'all know that. Listen, I listen to Dr. King preaching. You know what I remember about that preacher? Absolutely nothing. I told I went to Dr. King church. I got these. What you think about that? Tony, about that mess? I said, I'll be on the King. I'll wait for them to shoot you. I thought you were gonna say, cause he was a boring preacher. He really was not a good preacher like that. Nobody want to hear him preach. It was the fact when the man spoke, you could hear a bullet ringing out before he started.
That's right.
I want to hear Dr. King preach unless he getting shot or something.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, get on the ground. They're like, he just preached. I said, I'm not gonna sit on Dr. King, man. Dr. King preach. That church should have been full packed. It was what Dr. King could say and how he could move people.
Yeah.
Huh? That man could drum business. He made money.
Yes, sir.
That's what he made money for these people. Don't make no, listen, y'all folks sound be stupid y'all want to. These white people, they give you all your leaders. If you actually go and look, you ain't never created your own. They gave them to you. White people gave you your leaders. Everybody they seen to come up be different, they move them. Listen. They'll go home. They'll go create a movie, write a book about what's the little mixed chick on the bus? Harriet Tubman. Who called her name? Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. If I wrote a movie about Rosa Parks, it couldn't be no more than a couple of seconds. All you did was sit on the bus and sit on the seat. You've been sitting now. Somebody just recognized you. The woman was done in white. She didn't do nothing with extra. They had a dark-skinned woman who resisted them, who sat down and was arrested. She was going to be the face of the movement, but they found out she had a child out of wedlock, and they said they will use that against her. That's why they gave you Rosa Parks. Right. Rosa Parks, listen, how you in the Civil Rights Museum? But all you did was sit on the front of the bus. You've been sitting here. You were passing for white. You ain't tell these crackers you were no nigga. Nope. Civil rights hero. Icon. All these folks lost her. How you talk about Rosa Parks? Tell me what she do. She was passing for white. So was Maynard Jackson. Yep. Maynard Jackson, first mayor of Atlanta, Georgia. He was your first mayor because he looked white. Yep. Marvin Arrington called him out. He said, Maynard Jackson, he said, when we were doing the civil rights movement, he said Maynard was in Ohio going door to door selling encyclopedias passing for white. He called him a black bubble lip. Y'all know that? Well, you work the city now down here. Am I lying about this stuff? He told that man, y'all didn't know these people weren't doing that. This man was up here passing for white in Ohio. White people gave you a hero. When these kids were getting murdered and massacred down here, the same man of Jackson these niggas love, the same one was covering it up. He sold out and cut a deal with the feds that he was saving Atlanta, saving black lives. That's how they got us every time. These niggas love these people. I piss all over that sign. That's right. These folks, everybody you got, you give them to me. I'll show you the white man gave them to you. Yep. Come on, man. They let Jackie Robinson come in and break the stand. Let a Negro come in the baseball. He wasn't even the best we had. He came in and he was with America. He sold you out too. He went up and withstood Muhammad Ali. Well, he want to make cash. I'm going to call him Mama called him. Mama called him Cassius. I'm going to call him Cassius. And told him this country been good to Cassius. And Cassius need to get it behind that military and serve him.
Yep. That's what he said.
Why you think they let you listen? They ain't going to let me break no barrier.
That's right.
I'm going to piss all over the motherfucker. Bring me in now.
That's right.
Now I put the L in there. Christmas around the corner. Christmas just ain't Christmas. Y'all out the chat. Y'all not gonna mess me up. See, a lot of stuff y'all listen. Please, y'all don't get so. Please don't tell me about nobody the white man gave. Please don't give me nobody that the white man gave. That's why they ran Muhammad out. That one shut his mouth.
Yep.
That's what white people do. Anytime these white folks listen, they ain't let me willy-nilly all over the TV. Why they don't come interview and ask me no questions?
That's right.
Unscripted, unrehearsed.
Unrehearsed.
You start telling these people, they realize they ain't got no sense on, they can't dog. That's why they leave air sharp them out there. They got enough tapes and enough footage, more evidence on him. He not no threat to them. That's why they let him on, give him a whole Sunday show, let him talk. Him and Shaky Bay, Jesse Jackson.
Yep. No threat.
No threat to him. What they gonna do with him? The man that had sex in college with his coat,
Yep.
been knocking them sisters down.
That's right.
Jesse Ben took a pair. The man done shook down NASCAR. Ain't no nigga trying to drive no car, no circle. I'm trying to go straight.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Well, Dr. Dre busted for going in a circle. That nigga going straight down the street.
Yes, sir.
They shake these crackers down, take their money, and make them think they got us under control. None of your Negro leaders you got have me under control.
Come on. Come on.
Don't even tell me. Nobody listen. What I try to teach y'all, they say, oh, he got their mind. I try to get y'all to become free thinkers. You think about this. How did you meet these people? How did you come into contact with these people? They gave them to you. They put the media hype behind them. Explain, let me see for a second. Let me think what you did. Let me see. Andrew Young, John Lewis. You disrupted an entire culture where blacks and whites were segregated.
Right.
Whites rule, niggas get beat, niggas serve.
Right.
You came in, integrated school. You messed up everything. Now let me see, you're a lifetime city congressman. You have been an icon, mayor, and ambassador to the United States.
Right.
Make sense to me.
Not at all.
Make sense to me.
Not at all.
These people were government planned.
Yep.
No way in the world it makes sense to give no one shot out to Dr. King, hit next shot, and don't pop them nigga too.
Baby.
I get this one out of. Let me guess. I loaded the gun with one bullet. You right here.
Don't make sense.
Y'all niggas with him. Let me get him. Holy Kong, come on, let me borrow y'all for a second.
Right there.
Holy Kong, come on, son. We right here. I got all the dope. Y'all me. They gonna do. Y'all go ahead and go. We just want him. No, y'all niggas too. Y'all niggas too now.
That's right.
Dr. King know he'd have pulled that bullet out and thrown it, hit all them niggas with it.
That's right.
But like the Matrix, did that number went back like that, got that junk and pop these niggas. It was a setup.
Set up.
Jesse wasn't even there. Jesse went, rolled the break out. I said, what? Dr. Well, man, like that right quick. TV show the next morning.
That's right.
They killed Dr. King. Whole time, all these guys were liars. All these people sold their man out. Listen, y'all don't know nothing about white folk. Let me tell you about them. That's why you're here, because you really don't know what you think you know. Y'all got, how many of y'all know about Tulsa, Oklahoma? What was significant about Tulsa, Oklahoma? Burn the city down. Whatever happened? Black Wall Street. What was Black Wall Street? The economy. What happened? Y'all speak a lot. What happened? What happened? They bombed it. Why they bomb it? People moved from because of what? White said she raped them. Yeah, but what got them to that point that a white woman said they raped them? Because now we ain't talking about where it was at. How did it come? How did this happen? Dinner. But the reason I'm asking, I'm trying to see what do we know. What you're saying ain't nothing wrong with what you're saying, but let's go back and try to look at what were they trying to stop? A thriving economy with blacks, right? And that's all you knew. You do know Atlanta was already set out before they came. Listen, all this all you know is what you repeat, and that's all white people want you to know. Before you got your Tulsa, Oklahoma, Atlanta was already set out. That's why it's still a black. That's why it's a black Mecca. Atlanta was already thriving in 1906. Okay, we started thriving after the Civil War.
Yeah, that's right.
So when y'all started, Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street, niggas said, white folks said, so you do only know what we told you.
Yeah, that's right.
Louisiana was already thriving. Blacks were already positioned, black already had, listen, how they got y'all off, how they messed up Atlanta. They put the threat out that during the Democrat Republican where two Democrats were fighting for the same position, and what they came up with was actually that y'all nigga was an issue. So two people could set aside their indifferences to get the same position and say, the nigga's the problem. And they said that you guys were going to be raping white women.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They murder and kill y'all people.
That's right.
See, they always use white women. They always use the threat. This is how they get white people incited against you. They always use the threat of what you going to do, how dangerous you are. When they white kids go to school, live in suburban homes, over middle class income coming in, and they go to school and shoot people.
Yep.
Everybody for no reason, and then they don't even get this. They never get shot. They always walk them out, put them in the car nicely, and close the door, and then you start hearing about the problem. They found out the gun they got said, and they did have found some other guns from his deceased father. He didn't have a father. His father. That's just about every nigga story in here. Right. On the planet he had a father. We still went to school and shot up everybody.
That's right.
They always trying to bring this sad hop story on their birthday. Probably because he would think about his father, and then so they're gonna give you some kind of soft story. White boy, go see the white boy got a GoFundMe page, please. Look it up. Let me find out if he got one. If y'all can see how much in already. I ain't even checked. I'm just curious. Listen, white people will only tell you what they want you to know, because then you keep repeating the same thing. Every time sitting there, Black Wall Street, Black Wall Street. Man, see, we like Black Wall Street. That's all you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tulsa wasn't doing nothing Atlanta hadn't already done. Why y'all think the folks here? None of these folks. Louisiana, listen. Louisiana one of the first ones after these people stuff that actually came on and had blacks in position for mayors and chief of police. White people overturned and got them out. White people, they don't know nothing about this stuff, do you? Y'all don't know nothing about this?
Yes, sir.
What y'all know about Tulsa? You so impressive. When I hear y'all talk, they are so impressive to me. How much information and knowledge you have. Every time you hear a nigga Tulsa, man, we need to get like Tulsa. Yep, burn y'all nigga down again. None of this stuff they doing new. They only show you one segment. They're like they show them Nat Turner. Nat Turner wasn't the only person that had nigga revolt.
That's right. That's right.
They always want you to think it was only one. They had so many civil unrest. All our people were not passive.
That's right.
If they were to tell you how many our people were fighting against them, how many people were uprising against them, then you'll know it then with more than one mind. They want you to think it's always one person, so you take the one person out there, the fight and plight is over. Not the king, only one had them. They have many people that helped in and was participating in marching and in our people being and our people breaking away, but they don't want you to know about them.
Yeah, that's right.
There are some people that won't sell out to these people because they already know the system is. You're not gonna sell out to these people they're not gonna use against you later. That's why I don't take it. Why y'all think they ain't got no video or no conversation with me trying to take no offer, no deal with these people? Because they know everybody ain't gonna take it. Some of you will take it. So you can have your family so you can be at rest with these people. That's just being honest. Listen, that's the way they want us to go. Church is designed to keep people with small mind frames. Yeah. It's a dependency of a belief of something that does not exist. Okay? It's getting you to believe that everything that's going to happen to you and for you is going to be after you die. White people getting there while they living. Why white people ain't waiting after they die?
That's right. That's right.
Why are you the only people, you reading you got the same book he got. Why he don't wait after he died to get his?
That's right.
Why he got to get his now?
That's right.
Because that's how I keep you behind. They suppress your thinking. They suppress ideas with church. That's why I'm against it.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I can go to church. I got to go in there and be the teacher. Yeah. And I'm coming against it. That's just be honest. They suppress behavior, suppress emotions. Yeah, listen, it's a natural. We have emotion. You have feelings. You have feelings. That's what King did. If you can't be nonviolent, don't get. The only way we came out here, King, because they've been violent.
Yeah. Right.
So let me get this straight. They've been violent. We've been nonviolent. Then you tell all of the pack up come on the street to be nonviolent. I'm trying to get this now. How this gonna work?
Right.
The people they've been killing were not the 3 civil rights people for the voting right in Mississippi. What were they doing? Shooting? Reckless driving? Selling drugs? They were non-violent. So why is non-violent gonna come in and gonna fix it? It's bad. Just a bad mentality. So what we have to do is start looking at how did you get a lot of your direction, or what kind of keeps you or hinder you while you hadn't gone any further. What I want to thank the world on you. Get that 13 cents. You might well blow that cum all over the place. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Eternal Kudashab in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach Hadu. All the to your Shem for what you've done, you allow us to hear and intake that we might be Yasha. Asking you for your Yahshua to be upon us as we ask you to grant us your Ruach HaKadosh, according to that which you prescribed in your Torah. We ask you to barak us according to the Berith you Shabbat to Abraham, Yaskak, Yaakov, the Yahudim, and Yasharal, blotting transgressions, qatar, the iniquity from us, our benin, and of our Abbas before us everlasting to lane. Ask you to establish us upon your amat. Ask you to halal us into the Darak, into the Arak, that we might receive the Ka'i, that we might dwell in your everlasting Malkuth. Barak do ask us palau with them and for them, those that are gone astray, those taken from it, especially our yardless, our teenagers, our young adults that are here and that are gone and taken from us. We ask you to recover, to strengthen, to enlighten, to inform them, to bring them back, and to keep those of which we have, that we lose none, except those of perdition. We ask you to be a protector and be a strength to those that are married, single, and separated, those that are afflicted and sick, those behind prison walls, those on the edge of despair, Mr. Doubt, those bereaved. We commend them to your trust. Be strength and understanding, and be a keeper to those that are out of town, that they might be encouraged according to your everlasting Dabarim. We ask that your Dabar, that it might shah, and that it might marshal over our Basar and over our Nafash. We ask you to grant us an understanding, to allow us to take in that which you prescribe, that we might be fit and meet for the Adon's use. We ask you to search us and try to see if there be any Rasha Darak. Cast it from us and lead us in the way of everlasting. Let it the bar of our paw, the meditation of our law be accepted in your sight. And as we prepare to move further, we palau that you take full control, that you get the Tahalim, the Kabud, and the Kabad. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. And if whatever y'all doing with that heat, we can discontinue. Is that heat blowing? That's AC blowing? Oh. Well, y'all do that then. We'll just feel like heat. He get that Roman right quick, 15 seconds, so I started him I told him give me 13 and 11. All right, listen to the book.
For whatsoever things
Were
written aforetime
written
for our learning,
that we
through patience
and
comfort of the scriptures
might
have hope.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Let's look at 13 and 11 right quick. Then we kind of all over the place today, but let's see if it makes sense. Listen to the book.
And that knowing the time.
And then they're doing what now?
Knowing the time.
Tell me what we're gonna do.
That now
it is what?
Time.
To do what?
Awake out of sleep.
So what we're gonna use for that? Awake. Listen why. Hold on for a minute. Have you been on Jurassic Park before? I thought they were gonna drop a mother load on them, didn't it? That's right. Listen what happened. For now
is our Yeshua
is what?
Nearer
than when what?
When we Aman.
So that's when we first believed. Tell her what happened, son.
The Layla is far spent.
That's why it makes sense that you'll say awake. See, I declared the end at the beginning. Now he done got you up. He trying to tell you why I need you to get up. Because the Layla, the night is far
spent.
What about the Yom?
Is at hand.
So what we need to do?
Let us therefore cast off the works of Kashah.
What did we find out about
Rasha works.
He said, Cat to see what we found out about him. He was Rasha. So it makes sense you tell him to wait. Because I need you to, because now it's closer than when we first started. See, the Layla is at hand. The Layla is far spent. The Yom is at hand. Let us therefore cast out the armor of what?
The works of Kashaf.
And put on?
Let us put on the armor of Ahura.
See that? That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to change uniforms.
Yes,
Isn't that right? Switch teams.
That's right.
That's what we do, switch who we've been playing for. And that's what I'm trying to do, get us conscious enough to realize whenever white people allow, listen, you just don't go and write books and put books out. Books got to go through publishing companies. Books got to go through people, editors. Books got to go through all these different things to be done. And then they got to be coded. Right. And then they got to be put out. Right. Cause we got to watch, we got to have damage control. Right. Go and watch these white folks, these books, bestseller. Who you think get books, man? Everybody bestseller? Right. Everybody, you hear folks that say, today I want to welcome world-renowned Leon Cross. Give him a hand clap. Yeah, that's world-renowned. Y'all ain't never heard before. The world-renowned author, best-selling book. I just heard him today.
That's right. That's right.
His book best-selling. Yeah, you know. I want to encourage y'all to get it because there's something in it for me. Yeah. I ain't bringing Leon up here to offer up his book unless there's something in it for me. Right. See, that's the kind of thing y'all start looking at. Whenever these people give you stuff, it's something in it for them. When they decide to let books hit libraries, it's something in it for them. They decide to let books go and other people start to sign off on books and start to push books, it's because there's something in it for them, okay? Never think somebody slipped through the crack. Very few people slip through the crack. That's why they keep ropes. They'll catch and pull you back, okay? So now, we used this word earlier. When I used the word antebellum. How many of y'all don't know what this means? How many of y'all looked it up once I put it up now? Well, it starts to denote a time period before the Civil War, American Civil War. So a lot of time why we looked at that is because when white people give you your history, a lot of time this is your problem, this is what's going to hurt you. They start giving you stuff. Go ahead and look it up for a second here. I want y'all to just take what I said. So a lot of time what they do, they give you stuff post, after. A lot of your information you got, just like a lot of information, we have black history. Look at all the people, the characters they're going to put on your board. All these people are going to be after Civil War era. They're not going to give you people before the American War. I want you to look at, this is where your American start. You are an African, what is it again? So we don't need to be talking about nothing past this. We need to deal with what's going on here, right? Because you here right now, nigga, right? So all your creation, all your creativity, all your genius works, all your great, we need to deal with just here. A lot of times this is what hurt you, because now I don't want you thinking before this. Just like when we read a statement, I'll tell you something. See that Titus chapter 1 and 4. Let's see what happened. Let's see what he said. Listen to the book.
To Titus, mine own Ben after the common
So back me up, son. Back me up to 2. Make it 1 and 1. I want to say that Ephesians 1 and 4. Listen.
Shaul, a abad of Elohim,
A servant of Elohim, and what else?
and an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach,
Tell me what happened.
according to the Amunah of Elohim elect.
See that? According to the Amanah of those that Elohim have chosen. We know elect is going to deal with chosen, right? All right, listen.
And the acknowledging of the Amat,
See, he said, and acknowledging the truth. Tell me what happened.
which is after Elohim,
Which is after Elohim.
in hope of eternal Kai,
See, in hopes of eternal Kai. Tell me what happened, son.
which Elohim that cannot kazab,
So that he cannot lie, kazar, or be a liar, did what?
Shabbat,
When?
before the Aras began.
That before you got that book. That before you got that book. Can y'all go in there reading that book and find that book where he gave you, where he promised that before it started? I put my mindset a little further, or put my mind further out than what they gave me just with their book. So a lot of times people look at the what's been purposed and destined for us only started when this occurred. Okay, what happened or what's happening for us now was already designed before this got him. So that's the type of person I serve. You know what I'm saying? Who has a lot more foresight than the people who they try to get. They try to get me a serve, but God ain't gonna work. That God can't see down the street with a pair of binoculars. See, the Elohim whom we serve, he intended something. See, the whole purpose of him creating this bara was the fact that I intended for it to be inhabited. I intended to be inhabited, and I intended a purpose for the people that were going to inhabit it. See, I need to know that Elohim predestinated something a lot further than what these people come up and what they try to conjure, try to give me. Hello? They need me to think that everything I have is just from cover to cover. Hello? Hello? Let's see what it said in Ephesians 1 and 4. Did we look up antebellum?
Yes, sir.
Tell them what it means before we get Ephesians 1 and 4.
From Latin, literally before the war. In U.S., usually in reference to the American Civil War.
A lot of time what you got when you look at them, yeah, that's it. That's why a lot of time your stuff that they give you that they know. A lot of your stuff only started with before or after they won. They don't give you a lot of history about yourself before. All your stuff is entangled with American stuff. White folks stuff before. White people can tell you they family name, family crest, where they came from. That's before anything you got on paper for him. Yeah. You the only thing about white folks can tell you, say, you know, my great-great-grandmama over in England, she was, you're like, oh, we're in America. How you know that? Yeah. So see, they haven't built. They had history before that.
That's right.
White people, this is how you keep people kind of dominant. Because when you don't know a lot about yourself or purpose, then you don't know what the real intent is. See, this is what hurt us. How white people get you, white people get you, they create these words and they come back and shoot them on you, something you wouldn't possibly know, because they didn't teach you. That's what the whole plight was as well in the slavery, was keeping you from reading. Well, listen, the whole thing was, I catch this boy here, this boy here read, just you know you're a man. Boy here read, what's the law for read? Nigga, deaf? So how you getting to read now? Well, why was I trying to kill him if he read? Because he'll read, he'll find information. Information that will loose him from his position. Right. See, what these people don't realize, the guns and the spears and the knives are good, but people lost a lot of wars with them. Information will actually free you.
That's right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
8 and 30, you can, all I can do is say the book, son. I want y'all to just be shoot stuff out my mouth. See, that's how you lose. Look, y'all know how many black groups have jumped up and had, oh man, we getting that gun, we gonna get bombed. So the Muslim people too, and they've been losing these wars ever since. Yeah. Let's see what he tried to tell you. This is your Ukanon they call John. Yahusha talk. This is 8 and 30. What side? American side now, Asian side. Aubrey. That's what I'm telling you. He said Aubrey. I said, was he on the American side there, or was he on the Asian side? He said Aubrey. It's them glasses. Listen to the book. Hold on for a second. Jahi want to do something different with my mic. Go ahead, Jahi. You good, Jahi? I don't want to hold you. I can tell Chris to shut up if you want to do something different with the mic. Listen to the book. Where you go to and people insult? You ain't gonna have your own kingdom in here. I heard a white man say, I figured he'll bow down then. Here, get up. You think you can get up? Get up. You think I'm gonna let you marry somebody? Get up. You want to assault me, my guy? Come on, I love you. Only white people can do that though. I mean, the man just been insulted, cut down, and he said, come on, I love you. You just seem to sorry them you got, you wouldn't let him get married. Only white people can do that. Keep going. How they not be so confused? I said, I don't know what to do. I wasn't even involved. He was arguing with the sound crowd. I was getting picked. You stay out of this, mother. I'm his pastor like I'm your pastor. Man, mama done got cussed. I ain't even do nothing. Listen to the book. I'm glad I ain't like him. Remember, sure has its privileges. Hold on, somebody said I changed. I thought I heard Candace say, you changed. Come on, listen.
As he spake these dabarim, Many among on him.
See that? And many believed on it. Tell them what happened.
Then said Yahusha to those Yahudim
Which did what?
among on him,
Tell them what he said.
if ye continue in my debar,
Tell them what happened.
then are ye my Methodist indeed,
Tell them what you're going to do.
and ye shall know the Amat,
And you should know how to use a bow,
and the Amat
a spear.
shall make you free.
Now you can see why white people, and that was a movement to keep you from reading.
Yes, sir.
So when white people came into the fact that they knowing that eventually you would read, I need to create books then that won't allow you to get away.
Right. Right.
Just like the book you got called the Bible.
Right.
Listen, that's why you think white people, listen, you think I'm finna hypothetical just, because I'm gonna rape you, beat you, kill your mama, sell them out, and then I'm finna let you get a gun permit. And a gun. Any gun you want to get. Unless I fed her so much information.
Right. Right.
Unless I've given her so much information she won't be a threat. There's no way in the world am I going to do that and get about no weapon. That ain't make common sense. What's the first thing she going to do if she get that gun? When the man tried to give me the Ray, what Ray tell us? I don't know why he told her. I'm ready. He just thought I got I'm ready. Man, I've been falsely arrested, been sitting here. That man, look at that man. Y'all don't stuck these crimes. How you treated me? If you give me that gun, I'll shoot you with it. That's the wrong answer. But see, he wanted to give it somebody he felt like being in prison that long and had been dominated, that you would just naturally come in suggestion and become a defender of your oppressor. So white people hadn't given y'all nothing. Listen, years ago, don't y'all know they monitor stuff like this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Churches are safe. Listen, they would put federal agents in places like this. They would have the people that oversat the slave. They would sat back with the guns and watch. They couldn't afford for you to come up and y'all Joe get spiritual and start up in here and come outside and then think you know you getting a hay picker and you done took an axe and you done took y'all decide to come here and murder me and my wife. So you need to be monitored when you were having services. Let me tell you something. The 70 down here. They had FBI agents were going through sitting this here in Atlanta, which they do at all the places. They were sitting in these churches, they were recording their services. They were going back playing their services, trying to pick up code words. How many of y'all didn't know that? I ain't lying. Because they had to be careful. They want to make sure. Listen, do y'all know how long your history has been? You've been beaten? You've been manipulated, you've been lied to, you've been raped, you've been murdered, and you've been told to just pray? Put it out of your heart. Listen, you can't be saved. Hypothetically, I just did that right now. Hypothetically, how would you feel about me? Do you want to be saved? Church, let's tell her right now. She's not going to make it in like that, church. Come on, help me, church. Come on, baby. You got to get out your heart. Why couldn't it have been out of my heart before I create? Think about it. This was the whole past what he done. It was the whole way is her. She got to get over this stuff. Because she's not going to be saved. You're going to mess around and let something as small as that keep you out the kingdom? So now I start to play on her. I don't know about these people, man. These people dangerous. So Yahushua realized something. They're going to get you stopped. Weapons going to get them cut off. He realized if you know the Amat, tell them what the Amat going to do.
Amat shall make you free.
What did they say?
They answered him, we be Abraham's seed.
And with what?
Never in bondage to any east.
And do what?
How sayest thou, ye shall be made free?
So which means the information that they knew was after. Because for that to say that and not to connect yourself to our people, that's all we ever known with being in captivity. He came to a point in the book of Jeremiah, he asked you, well, we even homeborn slaves.
Slave, that's right.
You're constantly in captivity. You're constantly being kept. But from their mentality, from what they knew, from a historical point, they looking for themselves. We ain't never been in slave. Like you get folk now, you say, man, we got to break away from this stuff. You say, man, I ain't no slave. Have you been a slave, brother? Why you come on top of me? Because you're only doing what you know and you disconnect yourself from other people. That's how they've been so effective in what they've done. They've gotten us to disconnect ourselves from other people. I know me, I wouldn't let no white man put me in no slavery. Everybody said it was a retard. Yeah. You would have gladly went in and been the best nigga they ever had.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they beat you with bullet gun. Most of them had paperwork.
Yes. Yes.
That's on their side to let you read, so you understood the paperwork. That was paperwork. When they taught you their laws had paperwork, and you knew that paperwork was valid paperwork. That paperwork was paperwork for ownership of property, paperwork for ownership for owning objects and other things, or receipts for purchasing things, and they had paperwork for why you was a nigga. They had paperwork why you couldn't go to school. It was paperwork. It wasn't nobody just saying you couldn't read something. That's the law. Don't be stupid. You gonna break the law? You break the law, where you go? You go to jail. Who's in jail? Criminals. Criminal lawbreakers. So now the object was to get you not to become criminals and not to break the law. So now the white man create laws that make you criminal. Now you got to fight and get in your mind to try to be honest so white people respect you. Because now when I get you to file an application, the first thing I want to know, is you a criminal? You been in jail before? See, before I hire him, I need to make sure this nigga, he ain't going to break the law. Because I got some law for him when he get on my job. Y'all too smart for me to tell y'all this. Don't y'all pay me no never mind. Why is it important that I get a job? You need to know whether I've been to jail or not. He need to make sure am I a law keeper or a law breaker. What you think? You think when I came along, hypothetically, come borrow for a second. I got this good strong. You pretty healthy nigga, right? How many of y'all want to buy a good strong nigga? You know the first thing a good white man want to know? What that nigga done.
Right.
Did you have to fight that nigga you had? Cause I ain't got time to buy no nigga. I got to fight. I'm looking for a stutter. I'm looking for a worker. I ain't got time before this nigga here got a problem run away. Oh, that's how I need to know if I put my money in it. That's good. So what y'all think to do with these football players? They want to find out first about it. They want to know these niggas from high school to college. What kind of player was we in college? Was it a person follow route? Was it a team player? Because I don't need nobody to come along and tell no other team player about what we ain't and we ain't got to do and we ain't got to come. Hold on, practice. Practice. Hold on, we talking about practice, right? Practice. Got a man career shut down there, right? Practice. Man, look, I'm out here balling. They brought him in and that man about practice. You saw they changed that whole thing around on him? Traded him out saying, he said, you heard that? The man said practice, but that Allen Iverson. He was looking at the interview they would give him and they want to break it. They said, they don't want to know about not coming to practice. He said, practice. Practice. Y'all talking about practice? He was saying, this is what they interview about. You asked me about practice. Now I'm balling what we doing, what's our goal. And you asking me about practice. White people took that whole statement and got him out of there. They said, y'all heard the man say that himself saying, man, he don't want to go to practice. He said practice was stupid. People bought into it until it was long enough that his career is done. His chance of Hall of Fame is done. That's how white people do. Then they come back and look like some grateful white person comes saying, well, that wasn't Allen Iverson. That wasn't actually his statement. See, that's how white people made you hate and love everybody you did. You hated Michael Jordan for gambling his own money. Yeah, they did. They told you. They said the team had a curfew and Mike was still gambling. Mike was in the casino. Some say they seen him at 2 o'clock in the morning. And they're like, oh man, Mike terribly bad, man. I quit buying these shoes. They're like, his money, a grown man who still came out and put up the most point, more MVP, and you hate him because he was gambling at 2 in the morning. His money, white man come out from here. Yeah, I know Mike has a problem. He betted me $500,000 on a shot. Did he pay you? So you betted him back. So you got a gambling problem. Nobody even looked at that. Yeah, Chris got a gambling problem. He betted me $500,000. What kind of problem I got? I bet it back with him. The interview should have been. I said, no, nigga, I ain't crazy. There was never a story about the white man that betted with him. The story was about Mike betting $500,000. All I'm trying to get y'all to understand, everybody you hate and you love, white people gave them to you. They gave you Mike and Mike's shoes. Mike get them players back into the plan. When he played 1 or 2 more Mike get money, you know what Mike came out with? For the love of the game. You didn't get it, huh? Nigga was asking too much money. Yeah, grandma came out $72 million. These folks asked Grand White came, he wanted 80-something million. They said, man, I'm gonna give you the team. Y'all would come in and want $120 million. Mike said, oh, for the love of the game. Mike just don't accidentally own no team.
Right. It's true. That's true.
Mike is an agent.
Yes.
Okay, I believe what you want to. You'll never hear Mike Stanley be nothing pro for these teams. Mike is not pro for nobody. Mike for himself. Okay, that's how y'all want to take it now. I'm trying to tell you, they don't think like that, do they? You think he just walked in and answered on the team? You just got to agree to a system. They'll block it. You think Jay-Z just having to get a team? Now Jay over here helping with the NFL. Oh, and Colin Kaepernick down here in Atlanta there. The Falcons just ain't got nothing to do. They don't need to be practicing one of the sorry team on the earth. They're going to give up their facility so Colin Kaepernick can have 32 teams coming to watch him with a practice. We're not saying they're going to pick him up. You think 32 teams are down here on Saturday when you know what you're supposed to be doing right now? You're doing walkthrough. You're doing walkthrough film for tomorrow. And you got teams sitting down here to watch Colin Kaepernick, who about to leave for 3.5 years. I know he ain't got no skill set. He ain't had when he was playing, he was active.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
I tried to tell them he sold them out. I tried to tell and who they said who helped set up? Jay-Z. Y'all nigga. Y'all nigga Jay-Z. Kanye West tried to tell y'all about him. He's like, you ain't can't even tell Jay-Z don't have me killed. Everybody, hey, go ahead and melt. He want me trying to tell y'all about the man. Jay-Z get you killed. You think all 32 team and a commission that employed Jay-Z to come in. What did Jay-Z tell him he got over y'all niggas?
That's right. That's right.
Why they don't call me and I can why they don't give me and I can tell them I control y'all niggas?
That's right.
Cause they know Jay-Z control y'all. He control rappers too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all again, and y'all think you loving people. You think this man just listen, the man really ain't no good rapper like that. The man just came up out of really nowhere. This man, listen, this man is an icon. That man is owner. That man, listen, that man is game changer. You think he just slipped through the cracks of white people? Nigga come on owning a part of a team that won a second richest nigga in Russia on. What do you want with this poor nappy head nigga? He needs nothing from just you on a team with one of the second most powerful man in Russia? It is because you sold your people out. I know y'all don't want to. We don't need to talk about stuff like this. This stuff you don't need to talk about. This don't have nothing to do with nothing. See, I'm trying to teach y'all to be conscious of people. Whenever white people listen, this boy will get an opportunity to go back in the NFL. When Nike gave him that deal, that was the whole purpose was he's going to get these niggas back up. And what they going to tell him, he's going to get them all. What we're going to do now, we're going to take the fight away from the game because the game's not the problem. We got to fix it on the street. They're like, that's what we pay you for, nigga. Colin set up his own payday with that. He used y'all niggas and set up his own pay. It's players whose careers are wrecked behind that nigga. Because them guys actually believed that they were standing for something when they were dealing. Actually believed he was putting everything on the line. And the whole time, that joker sent a money ticket off y'all. He used us. He used them players all to get together and break that nigga neck. That guy career over with that actually stood here and said, you know the whole purpose for some of those guys? You didn't have a voice. They reached the hearts of some of them players saying, hey man, only way they gonna hear me is you. You get the camera. You gotta stand up and be the protester so these people acknowledge what's going on to me. And them players risked everything. They risked starting positions. These guys was in the middle of contract. These guys were getting traded. That's uproot my family, going somewhere, and then I can wind up losing my contract. Don't y'all know these people got calls? If I listen, can't come about again. What are you? It been a minute. You getting ready? You got that nice suit on. So you got like a $32 million contract, guaranteed. Do you know they have a clause? If I get this guy and I trade him, Leon picks him up. Leon gets him, keep him a little bit, then he trade him off. Do you know that contract be void at that point? Because we don't put too many trades on him. His guarantee just got twisted up. See, I can move him around and shuffle this nigga out before you know it. That $32 million, y'all still fighting all. Cam got $32 million. Cam ain't got no $32 million. I done flipped them out. We ain't got on that contract. Do y'all understand these people flip? These dumb niggas sit around. White folk don't let you sign paper they don't know how to get out of.
Exactly.
You ain't finna show no white man no paper. Nigga, I'm the master line. What you got on that paper? You think I ain't sat that paper before he signed it? Oh, Antonio Brown. Nigga, Tonyo paid, nigga. They can't start telling you. Who told them about it first? I told y'all niggas. They study argue with me. Tonyo money, man, Tonyo. Tony at home now watching live streaming. That nigga writes some song. He called me on no. You think I could perform a song? All right, come on, Tonyo. He gonna look at me and he gonna say, "It's a dance go with it too." I'm getting on the credit. First time I ever heard it. See, look, you know how these people got out of here money. Pittsburgh had enough for him. Pittsburgh shot him right on over there to Oakland. Oakland got more than got enough for him. Shoot him right to the Patriots. Sign guarantee. All they had to do was get some hold to come up and say, "We watch a church service, and I love the Lord." And he just started masturbating on. Hold on, when you heard him go, something that say cut this thing gonna move. Oh, the man gotta make noise. What it is? Silence of the jack, like silence of the lamb. That's being honest. It don't even make common sense. Does it make sense? You watching church service. Somebody masturbating on you. Ain't your man yet. That doesn't even make common sense. That doesn't be practical. That didn't make sense. They bought it. It was enough to say, you know what? Then his doctor. Oh, yeah. I mean, I had Antonio in here, and I was examining him. He farted in my face. That's all I knew. That's why he gone, Lee. And he laughed about it. Then he went pay the bill. The boy making like what, $65 million? What this little doctor bill gonna cost him?
That's right.
This man, because you know what? He ran his mouth and said he cracker couldn't stop it. They didn't have that. He realized, son, we have paperwork. There's always a way to get you. Listen, man, I've been coming to help them organize union. Let me tell you, people get shown union too. Addresses. We set up a contract, had one get set up with GM. Sit down, got this contract set up, and GM was catching up, and they had us technicality on address. What they're gonna do, get us sign the contract, this everything you want, this the contract, everything. How they got it, they put the address down. Or where we were, they had already got another building. Once we signed and locked into the contract, they were gonna move us out the building. Void. Cause we're gonna go to court, cause when the court, we go here and we look at the paperwork, judge look at it, what's the address? Where you at? You can't beat these people, they're the master of deception. We finally had got the contract we wanted. They were going to get us on the address. They had already got another building. Once we signed, they were going to move us out in a couple of months. They were making the contract void. Yep. You're not going to be smart than these people. Most of y'all ain't really done nothing. Most of y'all ain't really done nothing to really watch these people. I done been gay. I had to do stuff to watch. These crackers are a whole lot more daring than what y'all ever know. I told these people to set you up. They got rid of people that couldn't be fired. At GM, two of the things, any guys will tell you, listen, UAW, United Auto Workers of America, them tell these folks do or the world, whatever we call it. Listen, how these people out there want to de-strong you. Ronald Reagan broke them up in air traffic control. Most of y'all don't know that about it before your time. Ronald Reagan made the air traffic controller go back to work. That broke the unions down and took a lot of their power. His Republican only made sense to break them down because they were looking at the work, they were looking at companies, manufacturers, they paying a lot of money paying these people, and you can't control them. So what happened with these people? These guys could miss almost a year without coming to work and not get fired. Yeah. Listen, they had a no drug test clause. Listen, drink on the job. We talking about beer, liquor, this flat old, nobody do nothing. Listen, smoke weed. They didn't like the cafeteria. They cook right there inside the White House. This against every OSHA law invented. You got machinery. Listen, we talking about set up. Listen, nigga put a grill outside, cook deer meat. Okay. I ain't talking about tell why I sit here and watch these people do. Listen, you can't stop it. They don't like the cafeteria, they stop everything. They don't like it, That's it. We ain't eating out of it. We gonna cook, set up, and you come buy from them. Listen, you on the job, come buy hamburger. Supervisor come buy hamburger from them. Hot dogs. He just got a whole stove. Listen, why they work? Listen, hot dogs, hamburgers right here in their station where they working at. You listen, we're trying to get hamburger. Pick you up one here, shoot, get their money. These jokers, you can't touch them. You couldn't touch them. So they start looking. How you think now they finally broke them down? They started getting rid of car models, getting rid of stuff to finally break them down to get them out. Now they come back. When Trump told y'all, we bringing back the industry, we bringing back automotive back because they done broke them down and crippled them now. They'll never be the people they were. That's right. They don't even realize they thinking Trump brought back these niggas on Trump with them.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
broke them down. They'll never get contracts like that. They'll never get that kind of power that all these bastards will walk out and hit the street and shut you down. When that line shut down, that's like $24,000 a minute. Let me tell you something. If I had to drive a truck, we go there, you only send your bed. They had some dollars, only your bed. Listen, one time all you got to hit the dock. You pull up, hit the dock. You pull up and pull up again, listen, they are on the radio. Do not send them back over there. Can you afford your line to shut down and cost you $24,000? Listen, when we hit that dock, that stuff ripping, rolling so fast. Woo, woo, woo. When you listen, they got a phone on us. When we come, listen, they give you a cell phone, but listen, we on you by the minute. We need to know where you at. Don't make no. Listen, you need to be there, hit the dock. Don't miss it, cause that line shut down. It's over with. These guys hit the street and hit the line. That's why they just had to end that deal. They can't afford for that line to stay down like that. So they had to pay from these guys. They had to take all the rights these guys got, take away the liberty these guys. These guys can miss almost a year. These guys go to prison, get out of prison, come back, still got their job.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here working for man. I did 8 years in prison. Still got their time. Sitting here, you look at these jokes. Listen, straight crazy. These white boys, listen, been in jail. Listen, sell drug, feds coming out. Listen here, man. They keep everything protected. They contract keep them protected like that. You have to keep these people out of here. They look at these people were hurting business. They putting out low production cars because they getting high, getting drunk. Well, they had a ride and they start damaging stuff. Then you can't get rid of them. Then they constantly pay keep going up. Which means it's harder. They try to push it that it's going to be more money on the consumer. You're paying more for cars they're ripping you for anyway, but they're going to put it on the worker. It ain't the worker, it's the greedy people, the greedy manufacturers. Yeah. But they make you hate the workers, and then you're a part of breaking down union when you don't realize if it wasn't for union, y'all niggas still be getting $1.76 an hour. Yeah. You were taught to hate union because the white man told you that they were the one driving costs up. Hello? That's not why costs going up. It's because they're greedy. They just got to give you a different face to make you hate them. These people ain't lost no oil. They got more oil than ever. If they can pay 25 cents a gallon in Iraq, you can pay 15 here in America.
That's right. Tell it.
But I got to get you to believe that somebody else is driving up costs and make you hate somebody else. That's how they make a fool out of you. So I got to come here and I just can't teach that book and go home. I got to come along. I got to educate you on everything.
That's right. That's right.
Hard job, but somebody got to do it. We got to become conscious of what's going on around us and how people use them. This is what we got to do. We got to do not err. We got to err to where we awake, and we got to look at things have gone too far, and it's time for us to make changes. Y'all got it. I've tried to talk to you guys on numerous occasions on how you have to come together and how, listen, it's a real simplistic plan on how we need to work together and how we need to build something for ourselves. It's not the government's responsibility to set up retirements for you. Your government was only instituted to put and enforce the will of the people. Am I correct? There are no writings for the government to set up Medicare, welfare. Now, Republicans come in and say, get rid of, no. That's not the government. That's why the government effed up the money. Yep. It's not a well-oiled machine. It was never the intent to have the government to be set up to try to control Medicare, welfare of the people. All they were set up for is, what is it you guys want? Right. We'll make sure that happens. You study politics. Am I wrong? They want the government to handle it for them. We need a system where the government will take care of our health care and our Medicare. That's why y'all niggas sick. That's not an operation the government knows how to handle. See, that's why Yahuwah set us up a government that already instilled that. There are certain foods you need that's instrumental in your health. There are certain practices and rituals you need to keep to ensure your health, like obeying certain instructions, directions. Hello? He already set everything up we needed. It was just the fact we started looking to them. You don't realize they're not a benefit or they're a hurt to us. And nobody's ever educated us to really look at the real facts of what's going on. They just shoved this book in your face and you just went off and you start believing something that you can't find. You can't find historically that other people did what you're doing. That other people believed and worshiped the way you're doing it. It's just what you've seen over the course of time from after their Civil War. This is what they gave you. So now we're starting to learn. We're starting to get to the fact that where we can benefit. We have to start looking at them and say, let's see how we do this. Do y'all have some time? Yeah. I said, no. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Yeah. Let's look at something. We'll jump. Yes, Yahoo. We'll jump. Yeah, sure. Yahoo. Goodness. I got some other hit my mind though. About the Yahoo. Uh, 27, 19. Let's look at this. So I'm trying to teach people something. Listen to the book. Matthew 28, 27, 19. Listen.
When he was set down on the mashpah seat, his Ashah sent unto him, saying, Have thou nothing to do with this Sadak Ish, for I have suffered many things this yom in a dream because of him. But the Rosh Kohanim and the Zakan persuaded the multitude that they should ask Bar Abba and destroy Yahusha.
Tell them what happened.
The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Bar Abba. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Yahusha, which is called Mashiach? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why, what rasha hath he done? But they sighed out the more, saying, Let him be crucified.
Now, is this who the people really wanted?
No.
But it would look like that's who the people wanted.
Right.
See, you persuade people and you can lead people into destroying what are actually helping benefit them. Now, if you actually looked at it and, just kind of thinking, standing here, just more proof of how dangerous people are in persuasion and mind control is the fact that Barbara was a murderer. He was a murderer. He was accused of sedition, trying to overthrow rule, government. You know what they looked at? He was less dangerous than Yahusha, who had information. Yahusha had information. His information was more dangerous than this one man trying to overthrow government, trying to rob and killing a couple of people. See, you know what they started looking at? The big picture. This man is more dangerous and more detrimental than, I assure you, more people will die if you leave this man in position. More things will be taken if you leave this man in position. And more governments will be disemboweled if you leave this man talking. They looked at killing him now was futuristic for them and leaving Barbara. After Barbara and they did crucify Yahusha, could y'all take your books and find how many more murders and how many more governments that he tried to overthrow after that? Short-lived. Short-lived. That's how dangerous white people are, and that's how dumb we are. Because these people look at people that can do a lot more damage through information. See, what he was trying to get them to try to captivate and get them to understand in the 8th chapter, what I'm going to teach you, these people will never be able to hold you down again after that. But what you're trying to do, it won't be long. These people are going to wind up tying you in. They'll head you in. Because what you're trying to do is just by brute strength. I think it was Solomon that talked about there was a man in the city. And he talked about how the city was taken. And he talked about there was one man and how he used wisdom. And he realized how wisdom was better than weapons of war. Isn't that right? He said that one man delivered that entire city just by wisdom. And he said Shalom sat back and looked at how he looked at wisdom was better than weapons of war. White people have been reading your book, getting your information, looking at who's the most detrimental. Listen, the Black Panthers were not detrimental. The Black Panthers were actually instrumental to these white people. We started learning how they were, that they actually sat around here and supported these abortions. They were actually getting paid and funded from the NFL, not the group that we heard about. I couldn't imagine them getting no check from nowhere. How many of y'all had heard this was like one of the most ruthless groups, and he had kept this group what white people couldn't have done to us? So why was the NFL cutting them a check? Why would you be concerned about them being supporting Roe versus Wade, which means they were funded by white America? Because these guys, we set up Bobby Style, we set up these guys, you look at all these guys, Huey P. Newton, we look at these revolutionaries, and look what these guys did. These guys were being funded by these people. These people actually came in to help put Roe versus Wade, wasn't even about the little white cheerleader and her not being, her messing her career. It was about y'all niggas who were multiplying these projects.
Yeah.
These people have supposedly gone to court and fought for you. What does Sarah, single mom, need to be having more kids? That's doing more hurt for her. Sarah needs the ability, and she doesn't have a husband. She's just, I'm using her hypothetically, and her having the right to have an abortion cuts down her liability. At the same time, it helps the government and taxpayer, because that's a check we don't have to cut for that extra kid. So when you got niggas sitting here begging for her to get an abortion, just like Yahusha, y'all niggas said kill him. I got you to believe it was better for you to take him out than to keep him here. They used us. Everybody play. You know how many people walk around with the Black Panther stuff on? People running support. Oh man, they made a Black Panther movie the whole time. Oh, wait, these white folks gave it to you, they make a fool out of you. Yep. Go see who the real recipient of the people making the money. The white people that let it play. Yep. The white people who movie theaters it played in. Yep. The white people that produced it, that made the plastic that wrapped it. Yep. The white people that created the box that the DVD goes in. That's right. The white people that own the cable system that allow it to play. Yep. Go see who the real benefactors of it. Because they had you thinking it was phenomenal. They connected to a group that we were taught and were told that were actually here to help us. Now you found your help was your death. That these guys co-signed and agreed to, it was helping you to go and have abortions. But you were feeding our kids. Now I got to ask myself, who was giving you these grits? Grits ain't free. Who was giving you money to get the ambulances to take our people to the hospital? This, just cause you take a nigga to a hospital don't mean the nigga gonna live. See, once they got you to buy into the hype, you go to the hospital to get saved. I'm especially from the project. The last nigga, had people in law enforcement, they'll tell you that the project list had been your worst. That's been one of your worst fights when you go in here, because these people were unionized. They will support. They'll keep certain things from happening to each other there, even though they'll be detrimental to each other. It's certain things they're not going to allow there. So you definitely got to break that up. Anything that'll unionize and cause our people to come together, they've always worked to break it up. And you use other black organizations to make a fool out of us. Hello? What did Yahusha come to do? He told them the other sheep I had are not of this fold. Them also I must, what was it? And what was it going to be? One fold, one Adah, and one? They made him set up a project. What did we say a project was? A Jewish community? A ghetto. That's what they call it, a ghetto. And Tupac actually, he wondered if heaven had one. He wondered where their community, where the Yahudim gather. Nigga didn't know what he was saying. But white people look as detrimental. We don't ever need niggas thinking they got a place in something called heaven. Heaven is white, God is white, Jesus is white. All the privileges belong to white people. I need niggas always thinking there's no way you can go because you've done too much. All these white, old, ancient rednecks have done more than you, and yet they put them there. They got a pope that'll put them there. We got white people that sainthood and put them there. You ain't got nobody to put you nowhere here and nowhere when you gone. So everything I'm offering you is an opportunity he's already established for you. You just didn't know you had it. Because everything you've been heard, everything you heard, everything you've been taught had been given to you from an oppressor. So it's been used to keep you oppressed and dominated. I come to give you freedom. Hello? I try to get you in Shaul to the 5th chapter book of Galatians, standing fast in the liberty wherein the Mashiach had made you, what was it? And be what again was it? Not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. What kind of ability, what kind of freedom is that? What kind of liberty is that I don't ever have to be entangled in it again? When Yahushua said, whosoever the been set free, he said free indeed. You don't want something that will keep you from being entangled forever. That you don't ever have to go back submissive to any people bound. Why wouldn't you want that for yourself? It's hard for you to actually see a place that you actually govern and control. What does it tell you when you got places like Atlanta, you got places like Tulsa, Oklahoma, you got places like Louisiana, and you lost it? Because there's always still a white hand that has a control that will fabricate. You know what they use to break out down in Atlanta? The Atlanta Journal, the Atlanta Constitution. These were two separate newspapers. They combine. These are the two papers that they use to destroy blacks in America. You guys subscribe to them. You guys buy them or you go read them online. The Atlanta Journal and the Atlanta Constitution, go back and look up around 1906, all conspired together to make whites disenable you and unsettle you and take you down. You know, Nixon, they unvetted his statements. Nixon said, ain't now one of these newspapers, not one of them right. All of them wretched, all of them wicked. What did that tell you when a white man said? When that same white man, they used it. This same man brought the DA in and put these folks in and helped fund the drugs in your communities. These are the people that use the propaganda of the newspaper to take you down. Only thing I'm trying to get our people to do, if we're going to move forward here, let's establish that we've been lied to. Let's establish there's a system that is designed to keep us from standing. Otherwise, I don't see why we even continue. Yahushua saw the detriment of a failing system. That's why he saw the need to create a different one. Hello? Let's see. I know I call this. Let's pause it. We'll come back. When I do, go here, I'll teach you. You ain't know it. Don't worry about it. You didn't know it. Allah Shamut. Also asked me, he said, do you already know what you're going to preach about when you get there? I said, son, I know so much. Let's see, man. Let's see 32 and 1. We'll change up a little bit. I don't talk to y'all long enough. Allah Shamut 32 and 1. Listen to the book.
And when the saw that Mushah delayed to come down out of the Har, the gathered themselves together unto Aharon, and said unto him, Up, make us Elohim, which shall go before us. For as for this Mushah, the east that brought us up out of the Beth of Mitzrayim, we want not what is become of him. And Aharon said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your Shah and your Beni and of your Banu, and bring them unto me. And all the break off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aharon. And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graving tool, after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be thy Elohim, O Yasharal, which brought thee up out of the land of Mizraim. And when Aharon saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aharon made proclamation and
So,
said,
you know what they did? Antebellum. They went back to what they knew pre-war. This was the mindset they had, so it was only natural for them to go back to it. This is what white people count on you to do. When you escape, when you go, that's how it's easy to cut your roots off. How much do you actually know? How much do you actually know? So it's not really hard. You'll revert back to what you know. That's why it's not hard to capture military people. When they gave you all your training, all your outs I gave you. Your outs are in for me. So these people only did what have they done for 430 years? Why they make what Abraham had? Yassakal, Yaakov. Huh? Let's do what we know. Let's go back where we came from. Let's go back to where we came from. Let's go back to what they used to keep us oppressed. They told us that was our Elohim. So that's what they use to oppress us and keep us down. It's only natural for you to go back. The hardest thing for you to do is to come into something you didn't know. Because then you got to reassess and you got to adapt. It ain't hard to go back to what you know. You get a woman, she been outside on the street tricking for 15 years. She come in, I get her job. She get frustrated, what she do? Why tricking? That's what she know. She don't know she on her back, slaving, working harder than she got to work, and she think it's easy because that's what she been doing. They thinking now this the hardest thing they had doing in their life, sitting here now and having to be governed by themselves. Having rituals and having Torah that instruct them into Kai, when all they've ever known was death. This is what you do till you die. You serve this man, you serve, you believe his worthless God until you die. And all the good things happen to you later. Why Abraham didn't leave Luke there after he had got kidnapped and taken? That's the key to heaven, Lee. He had been kidnapped and he had been taken, him, the women, and the good. Why he just didn't leave him there? He knew, because that's not our behavior. Abraham didn't know about being bondage into nobody. If you've been taken, then you need to be delivered.
Right. That's right.
So Abraham became a deliverer, a Yasha. You know what we do? We sit and cut a deal. So, well, let's make an agreement. You keep half of it. How about you keep none of it? None of it belongs to you, and you keep none of it. You shouldn't have never took it. So when Abraham went, he brought back everything. That's the same thing Yahuwah had when it came down to when they went into Babylon. Why you think they had a register? To let you know who went in. Because I want to show you I brought all of them out. And I brought the gold. And I brought the silver. And I gave commandment or law that the house should be put back. That's redeeming. That's redeeming. Get back to full. It can't be back to full value if I let you keep some of the gold, some of the silver. We came up with that, for peace sake. No more peace sake. No more peace sake with these people. The pattern we found from Abraham was he brought back all, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
He brought back everything. Why we got to leave something? How much that family did Yaakov leave? See, white people don't want you to learn that pattern. White people want you to stay with that pattern. Go back to what you know. Let's see what happened. Listen.
And Aharon made proclamation and said,
What did he say?
Tomorrow is a muhadi to Yahuwah. And they zarak early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought shalom offerings. And the alms sat down to eat and to drink.
And did what?
Rose up to play.
So what happened?
And Yahuwah said unto Moshe,
What did he tell him?
Go, get thee down, for thy arm which thou broughtest out of the Beth of Mizraim have corrupted themselves.
What happened?
They have turned aside quickly out of the rock which I amar them.
What happened?
They have made them a molten calf, and have shakah it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be thy Elohim, O Yasharal,
Yeah.
which have brought thee up out of the Beth of Mizraim.
So what happened?
And Yahuwah said unto Moshe,
What did he tell him?
I have seen this arm, and behold, it is a stiff-necked arm.
So what happened?
Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them,
And do what?
and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation.
So where we find him? Don't worry about it. Yes, Yahoo. I'm gonna take out another ways there. I got to show him this. This is Yahoo 1 and 1. Listen to the book.
The Kazun of Yashayahu,
The vision. That's right, kazoons. Ain't no vision. Somebody had a kazoon hype. The vision. What happened?
the bin of Amos, which he saw concerning Yehuda,
And
Jerusalem,
What else?
in the Yamim of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Kaskayah,
what happened?
Malachim of Yahuwah.
What happened?
Hear, O Shamayim,
And what happened?
give ear, O Aratz,
Tell them what happened.
for Yahuwah hath spoken.
How y'all feeling? Listen.
I have nourished and brought up Benin,
Listen what happened.
and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner,
And what happened?
and the ass his Adon's crib.
But who?
But Yasharal does not know.
What else?
My arm does not consider.
Listen.
A Kata nation,
And what else?
a arm laden with iniquity,
What else?
a seed of Rashadoers,
Listen.
Benim that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Yahuwah.
What
They
happened?
have provoked the Kadash one of Yasharal
Tell them what they done,
unto
son.
anger. They are going away backwards.
That's something you gotta be considering. That make sense? That make sense, y'all? They went back to what they know. Yeah. It's key. It's key. 1 Corinthians. Fifteen, 16. Matthew 26, too. Hold that for me. 26, 63. Listen to the book. Might be 62. Listen.
For if the moot Zarok not,
So you hear that? If the dead,
rise not,
if they rise not,
then is not Mashiach Zarok.
he said, then it's not the Mashiach. He hadn't got up. Listen.
And if Mashiach be not Zarok,
Yeah.
your Amunah is vain.
See that? Listen.
Ye are yet in your Kotah.
You still in your qatar. That's how important it was for you to believe that. That you were still in your qatar. He hadn't got up. That's something. He's attaching now my salvation, my change or my transformation to him getting up. That's what he said. He said if he didn't do it, then you yet still in your qatar. The whole purpose of him coming, according to the Malachi, that he was going to do something for. Who did the Malachi say he was going to do? The Malachi told us that. What did they tell, when they told what their name they're going to give him? From the what? It's tight. That's what we said we believe. He said if this man hadn't got up, then he said you still in it. That's how he attached your transformation, or your statement, or your belief, your aman to, if this man hadn't got up, then you're yet still in your kata. That's what he said. Listen what happened.
Then they also, which are fallen asleep
See that? They also which have fallen asleep,
in Mashiach,
pay attention, in the Mashiach,
are perished.
or perished. See that? Everybody that died with the hope of him, concerning him. So he basically just perished. Basically, it's been, it's been non-essential. You can't use it. Hello? Hello, said that people just came along and just died, hoping in something that really hadn't did nothing for them. I need to hear stuff like that because people are coming along with conversation like this to try to persuade you to give up or quit. Shaul told us in the book of Galatians 1 and 5, 6, I marvel you so soon remove him that calls you unto another the bar, which is not another. But there will be some that would trouble you. That would try to get you to believe that it's in vain. Listen what happened.
If in this Kai only
We have who?
hope in Mashiach,
What happened?
we are of all anashim most miserable.
You know what danger? White people never had us with hope in life. They had us in hope in after. They did. We never had hope of life or nothing happened really for us here. It was all after. We weren't ever going to be truly free until we die. White people set their hope here. Didn't it? When we were told to set our affection on things above and not on things. See that? Because if your hope is only primarily here, then you are all people most miserable. You know, he good, I'm good and good, now he good for me now. I need something that's going to be better for me after. Okay? Listen.
But now is Mashiach risen
See that? Now is the Mashiach risen
from the moot,
from the moot.
and become the first pari of them that slept.
See that? He became the first fruit, the first pari. That's how we got Ukat Shabua, of them that sleep. Listen.
For since by Ish,
See that? Since by who?
Ish,
Came what?
moot,
Tell them what happened, son.
by Ish came also the resurrection of the moot.
So what happened?
For as in Adam all moot,
Listen.
even so in Mashiach shall all be made Kai,
Yes.
but every Ish in his own order.
Like what?
Mashiach, the first pari,
Then
afterward they that are Mashiach at his coming.
that's what we're looking for. Let's see what happened here to 26 and 63. Matayahu. Don't give me Barashit. Listen.
But Yahusha held his shalom.
Make
Yeah.
it 60. What is that? 26, 63?
Yes, sir.
Make it 26, 60. Matthew chapter 26, verse 60. Listen to the book.
But found none, yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came two false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the Mashakhan of Elohim, and to build it in 3 Yamim.
What happened?
And the Rosh Kohan arose and said unto him,
What is that?
Answerest thou nothing? What is it which these witnesses against thee? But Yahusha held his shalom. And the Rosh Kohan answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the Kai Elohim, that thou tell us whether thou be the Mashiach, the Ben of Elohim. Yahusha saith unto him, Thou hast said, Nevertheless I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Ben of Ish sitting on the right hand of power, and coming in the clouds of Shamayim. Then the Rosh Kohan rent his clothes, saying, He hath spoken blasphemy. What further need have we witnesses? Behold, now ye have heard his blasphemy. What think ye? They answered and said, He is guilty of moot. Then did they spit in his face, and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palm of their hands, saying, Naba unto us, thou Mashiach, who is he that smote thee?
That's good. That's good. That's good. 38 and 1. Barashit. They call Genesis. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass at that time that Yehuda went down from his Akim and turned in to a certain Adulamite whose Shem was Hira. And Yehuda saw there a bath of a certain Canaanite whose Shem was Shua. And he took her and went in unto her, and she conceived and bare a Ben, and called his Shem Er. And she conceived again and bare a Ben, and she called his Shem Onan. And she yet again conceived and bare a Ben, and called his Shem Shelah. And he was at Kazib when she bare him. And Yehuda took a Ashah for Er, his firstborn, whose Shem was Tamar. and Er, Yehuda's firstborn, was Rasha in the sight of Yahuwah, and Yahuwah slew him. And Yehuda said unto Onan, Go in unto thy Achashah, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy ark. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his.
So what did he do?
And it came to pass, when he went in unto his Achashah, that he spilled it on the ground, lest that he should give seed to his ark.
That makes sense. Because we start going back, just kind of overlooking these people's behavior from since Adam. So we got to look at how death wound up coming in. It came in by Ish. That's how we took on Mut. Why you think you've been dying? Because of whose seed you been. Adam was wicked in the sight of Elohim. Why you think he sentenced them out to death? To Mut. So now you start looking at the seed, because you got to remember, I visit the transgression of the Abbas. What was it again? So Onan realized in bringing in seed to him, I'm only going, if it's going to be accounted to him, I'm bringing them into death. It only makes sense. And then we went through Yeshayahu, and Yeshayahu started talking about you. He said that y'all was a seed of evildoers. Children that were corrupters. Children who had no amunah. It wouldn't make sense to bring up any more seed to these type of people. It only made sense to set up a people now that would be designated for Kai. These would be accounted to Yahusha. Hello? We're trying to go back to look at how do we start changing what we've done. We have to start looking at titling. Got it? Because we looked at how these people connected to the first group, which was Adam. All these people were set up for the slaughter. That was set for death. 09 mindset wasn't bad as you would actually take it, because it was the same mindset Yahusha took on. I don't want to bring up nothing that's going to be accounted to him. Hello? See, a lot of times these people do the same thing. They'll count you the people that's only going to lead you and count you into death. It's time for us to change. There are going to be things we're going to have to do, even probably name changing. It'll be different for you. But a lot of things we're going to have to start looking at. We're going to change a lot of stuff. Yeah. Just how we look at things, how important it is for this transformation to happen for us. We got to change it by behavior. We got to change it by a lot of different stuff. He came to coffee. He changed the name. Him literally a stone. Literally a bond. He looked at that needed to be a change with these people. And a lot of things we've done, we've been stuck with the same old past, or we keep coming back to the same past, because nothing's changed about us. Nothing's changed about it. Really had, when something happened, the average of us revert right back to the things we do that's wrong. So that's got to be a whole change. That's what he looked at. He wanted people that weren't going to go back. Think about it. After all that work of delivering these people, and the best they can come up with is go back. Would you want to re-up seed to these people? Yahusha already heard about y'all from Yeshayahu, who says a seed of evildoers. Would you want to bring up people like that? So I needed to bring up a people that could stand. What do we need? Let me see the word I need to look at. See, it says epoch. E-P-O-C-H. Let me get a definition. We got to start changing immediately. Start putting things into play, putting things in the program for us. We got to. We just done seen so many bad examples, just been so many bad occurrences of things. We've lost out. You guys should be a lot more further along than where we at. And just be honest, you're not. You're not. So we got to start making some changes. We got to start kind of moving a little faster than we've been moving. He said that the night is far spent, the humans at hand. So we got to start changing. We got to get this thing right, people. We got to get this stuff right. Let's see. Tell them what the definition is.
Point marking the start of a new period in time, such as the founding of Rome, the birth of Mashiach, the Hegira, from medieval Latin, epocha, from Greek, epoche, stoppage, fixed point of time.
So it basically is setting up, and I use words like this, and only I use money so you feel more educated when you hear stuff. It starts to denote a period of time when something dramatic or drastic has happened in your life. And that's what we got to start doing. That's what we don't actually have. The stuff that they'll try to set up for us, it doesn't actually give us what we need for us to break this system. We've been in the same cycle too long. We've been in Bamar way too long. They don't realize we have been Bamar. If he saw Anashim as trees, you're around people and you look at it, people are why you so confused now. He was actually taking them away from the people. As he told Shaul, delivering them from the trees unto whom now I send it. And that's what we got to do. We got to get ourselves set. And we got to start denoting things that actually give us a real point of direction. The stuff they gave us don't send us no. Even with Harriet Tubman, that's beautiful. She delivered the niggas from America to America. So let's just look at their freedom. You sat and you studied and you immortalized people that delivered people in the same place. You didn't go anywhere. You were still here. Don't y'all know? This is sad. These folks love New York. They love these old big city. Us country niggas boss it all down here. These stupid niggas, New York sold all these niggas right back down here. Most of these folks don't even know when they ran these places, you were sold back down. So you never been delivered. That's how white people got you to be delivered. You know they thought they delivered what? Here I am, slave, we complain. We finna go up here on a mouse and complain. What mouse gonna do? Let us go? He gonna sell us back down to the Shannon with more broken promises. The saga has never ended. You've been sold so many bad bills of goods. All your deliverances have been here. You never been nowhere. Until we can finally escape this through information and get some direction and start denoting some periods of time that actually help us. White people have periods of time that they didn't know that they use. They got Stone Age. You don't know about it. That's when rock was what they actually used more of. They got Bronze Age. They got the Metal Age. They got all this stuff. They even denote classical. They even denote their musical period. That's how y'all have classical. Listen, nigga riding around today listen to classical. Don't you know that's denoting a time period in the 1700s? They nigga ride around. They just say, I just like this to it. Don't you know for crackers, this denote a period of time? Where were you, nigga, when this was classical? They even fluting. That's a type of style they denote when they were making buildings. They build using a fluting type system. This denotes a time period for white people when they were conquering. That's why they were building. You've never been a builder. When you labor for somebody else.
That's right.
You fetch food and water for somebody else to eat and drink. I want to set you up so you can denote something that works for you.
Yeah.
What did you think when you heard classical music before this? What did you thought it meant? What did you think? It wasn't for us, just classical music. Did you know this was denoting a time period? A Roman time period. And white people will pay money, go to theater, sit down to watch and listen to classical music.
That's right.
Nigga has no idea what he's doing.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He's sitting here and they're playing him and his white hoe sitting here crying. You thinking, why do you people come think about the good old days?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Huh? It's speaking to me. It's telling me back, the number put me back to a time period.
Yeah.
When we conquered, when we raped y'all niggas. Why am I wasting my time with y'all people? I'm killing time with y'all people. Y'all need to keep loving these crackers. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Do you know how dumb we been? We sit around, you going to rest, you going, they playing classical, you don't think nothing of it.
None of it.
White people, do they know what it means?
Yep.
This is a time period.
Yep. That's right.
Only period you got is in your old lady draw.
That's right. That's right.
They ain't got nothing. It's sad you ain't got nothing. How am I work with you when everything you got dealing with these white people have been after the war? And you never went nowhere. They delivered you from the south to the north. You were still here.
That's right.
He took them out from Mizraim. Told them you won't see this again.
That's right.
They didn't know that period.
That's right.
That they came out. They were truly delivered. The place was destroyed. My hope is, with you guys, you younger guys, to get y'all to look at this in a different respect and really become conscious. Y'all got me. Don't fall asleep this stuff. These people in here, they ain't even old. They got an old mentality thinking, well, they ain't gonna do nothing with themselves. They gonna keep waiting on somebody to give them $5. They gonna keep waiting on somebody to give them a job. They gonna keep searching. I tell them, play dead on there. Yeah, I'm trying to find me a job. It don't make sense. And go get a job. I'm gonna have to tell this man, for him to hire me, and I don't care how beautiful all this stuff put in, he gonna need me to have some education. Because education is part of domination. He gotta make sure I know how to read and understand laws. That's why I need to know, when I get through putting down name and address, I need to know where to locate a nigga he leave. Do me a favor, give me 3 references. You know what I need is? You come up missing, nigga, I'm coming to get every one of these people. You got me? Give me a phone number too. I want a home and a cell. How far you went in education? You got in the trade? You need to know that about a nigga before you put him in your field. I didn't know the nigga got another skill. Cause I hired him for one thing. This nigga might be able to do something else. Nigga, go do, please, you know I'm not calling you, but I need y'all to hear it like it is so you get conscious. I gotta talk to you like this because you're a man. I'm trying to speak to your 5 senses. You put enough information down that stuff for the feds. They didn't got fed. I'm just working a job. You got fed information. I need your mama, daddy, maiden name. You ever been arrested? How you ever got anything? You ever even been incarcerated? Hey, explain. This is all to get him on a job. So I can just make sure I can keep him here for 20 years. Don't y'all know that packet called money? I keep this packet. This is something that also can be turned over to authority. They need to use it. They come looking for it. They come here and they know I got information on them. They can take the information. They can use it to track him. He got emergency contacts on her day. This man got arrested. You ain't gonna put down people. You ain't gonna put. You know I don't like you. I call you ML. So you ain't gonna put my name on here, are you? You don't put people out. Now I like you. You know I think you put my name on him. I'm one of the first nigga they come to see. See, it's the same stuff. When niggas escape, they didn't know where they gonna go. You trying to track niggas. You need to know how to catch niggas. You don't realize you put enough stuff down. No, this here to make sure this trouble be to keep you here. All we've been doing is signing, filling out paperwork to keep you here. You've been having one intent. He got a whole nother intent. So now we got to create and set up some of our own. Same stuff I tell you all the time. Everything I tell you, the same thing. Listen, my teaching is not like any of these other people teaching, because they're going to teach you how to get a job. They're going to teach you how to work. They're going to teach you how to slave. They're going to teach you how to benefit somebody else. Everything I want you to do is how to benefit yourself. I want you to be a benefit to yourself. I want you to be able to make it for yourself. Not me. I want you to make it. I want you to be the best you can be for yourself. Yeah, you can probably have more if you work for him. He'd give you that. But you won't have the liberty. See, what Mr. Yahuwah established for us is liberties involved. And you can't actually truly have no liberty when you got that connection to it. Even he looked at with certain people, certain things you got to do, it was a breaking away from. That's what we understood. That you had to break away from things to have that liberty. Listen, when they told Shamshon that the Philistine be upon him, what did he do? Because he realized I need certain liberties to fight you. I'm like a fool. Hey, come on, nigga, come on. That's a losing fight. I'm already chained in hell. Now, if I'm free, then I stand a chance. I can move, I can navigate. I can decide. My mind, look, why don't she try to weave in his head? Because it's all about getting in your mind. And you don't realize people been working you the whole time you've been here. They give you certain vocabulary words for a reason. Y'all remember being in elementary school? They give you vocabulary words. What you had to do with the vocabulary words? First, we had to write them down. Second day we come in, we had to look them up. Then we had to write sentences with them. So when I use it, you understand what I said, nigga? Because a lot of words I'm going to give him are words I'm going to use against him later. And I want him to go back to his vocabulary words. He remembers the meaning of them. He remembers how to spell them. Now I need him to do them. I come along, I got to change your whole vocabulary. Yahushua said he was going to give you back. Yahushua said he was going to restore to you a new vocabulary. Because you know what? The vocabulary that you got and what he's giving you is kind of hindering you from what Mr. Yahushua is trying to get you to do. Because that vocabulary came with a thing. Man, we wrote, listen, they play us the whole week. They give it to us on Monday. By Tuesday, we write sentences. By Thursday, after we done looked them up. Now I need you to do, I want you to just go through, take all your words and write sentences with them. We pray one day and Friday, we have the big test, you got to spell them.
That's right.
And the word they give it ain't words you chose. These words are giving you.
That's right.
Because we'll be using them again. Don't make sense to give these words just to be playing with them. Because these are words we're going to do. I went through school, they gave us, we had certain law classes. What was one they had on? I think it was Econo. They gave us another one. I think it was a criminal justice law we had to take. It was just teaching you about basic things about law. So they were trying to make sure that you already understood certain things before you got out here. Because they've been grooming you the whole time before they got you out here. That's how you knew how to do certain things, how to act upon. They were tired of just loose, savage niggas that didn't understand, didn't know. You needed to know now. I need you to understand, let it define, because I realize these words, these definitions, this vocabulary conversation has a control to it. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You won't even break away to even work together, even have nothing. That's how dangerous the vocabulary they gave you. Now I'm coming along, I'm trying to change it, try to get you to work together. It don't take a whole bunch, it's just enough of you. It don't even take everybody I got to do now. I just take enough of you to be pissed off and frustrated with your situation. Not that you'll do and become harmful, detriment to yourself, but that you'll come along and you be a benefit. Right. That's all I want y'all to do, be a benefit. I want you to benefit from you having some control over things that happen to you. I want you to be able to have something they took away from you, decision making. A man has to be a decision maker. What kind of decision I'm going to make when the options are limited? My options are get a job or die. Which one I pick? Get a job. What if I can't find a job? My options are get a job and die. What's my option? What's my options? What if I can't find a job? It's called mind control. I gave you your options and you were just too dumb to make the right decision. You just gave up and quit. What were your options? You couldn't get a job. What you do? See how stupid you are, nigga? I gave him a chance, didn't it? Even gave the man an option. What did he do, Leon? Quit. And he gonna blame on the white man. This is how detrimental it is for you to sit where you sit. Because you think you had an option. You didn't have both of your options would die. Ain't no job. I just made you think you had an opportunity. Why do you think these people that can't get a job, they go rob and they go to jail? What's the option? Get a job or create your own? Let's get a job or go to jail. Get a job or steal. Can't get a job, what do? When was the option to get your own? Now you were locked up. Did they ever talk to you about the option of creating your own, have your own? So most niggas come out of jail, what they do? Go right back to jail. There's no option. That's how you keep that system flourishing. You think they finna let me come in the jail system and teach these guys? It's called rehabilitation. Then let me come in and rehabilitate them and give them some options. Some of these people won't come back if they got a better option. So if you ain't got a better option, where you going? But I gave you a choice. I gave you a choice. You get a job or a life of crime. So which one you choose? Basically, when I'm trying to let you see like you're intelligent, you try to go and get a job. But they're not going to hire you, Zach, because you have a criminal record. So now, who knows what wild idea choice he got now? back to crime. But he had a chance. I even let him out to give him a chance, boss. Stupid nigga didn't even use his head and even try to sit here and try to get a good job. How you gonna get a good job with a criminal record? Right? You see how they cut you out and make it seem as though they giving you opportunity? Don't you think white people gave you Jesus to make you think that you had an opportunity to be saved? See, that's the only thing I need y'all to wake up and become conscious of. Everything they give you, it seems as though you have a chance. You don't have a chance with this system because it wasn't designed for you.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That opportunity, availability, superbatory, excellence, looked like it was designed for me, like skinny pants were designed for niggas. One design, but you know what? You still try to fit them. They ain't taking all of the pounds away. You ain't got enough set because you know he really living. You sit there, you say, man, what you doing now? What you doing those skinny? Man, what you doing those skinny pants? He's like, man, this all they got. It ain't come to Leon's mind to create his own.
Right. Right.
It didn't come up to Leon's mind that he could get with somebody that's a seamstress and they can create a line for people that won't sell out and just buy the skinny pants. First thing we look at, it's all they got him. That's why I'm in jail. It's all they got him. That's why I'm lost with them. Ain't no opportunities out here. That's why because I've let somebody give them to me that's already demonized me. That's already working to keep me out of the system. Because they know if I get in them countries, I get a fair chance. His chance is limited.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I try to educate y'all to do something. I got a man working 2 jobs looking for a 3rd job. That's dangerous. You know who 3 jobs for? 3 men. You got a job for 3 people. Ain't no use to me trying to be no one and fill it. You need me and 2 more people. That's just bottom line. That's too much. At some point, I'm going to need rest. And when I don't have rest, then I'm not going to be conscious of my decision. I'm going to keep making bad decisions. Even Yahushua looked at a man. If Yahushua did all that and realized he needed rest, don't you think I know I need some?
That's right. That's right.
So the man already knows when I don't have no rest, then I'm not going to be a conscious thinker. Then they don't want you around certain people that are going to provoke you to become conscious. So you start looking at the audio, the things you listen to called sounds and wavelengths are always used to play. You don't even know they use stuff to trigger you. There's certain stuff you can do to trigger your balance.
Yeah, that's true.
How many of y'all didn't know they got sound waves? They listen, pitch, frequency. All this stuff. Let's say some, and you know what? Now just live with frequency. Certain places you frequent too. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I'm done. I'm going to let you go. Listen, I'm done. I'm tired. Let me tell you something. For those of y'all that lose a spirit, you won't give it to me. I don't want it. I ain't no loser. I've been at all my life before. I'll never take it, but not again. I said, man, please. I got back in the game. I got that $10 rock. Shoot, I broke that thing out and made 20. Listen, I hit $125. I got an 8-ball. They don't know nothing about it. I got an 8-ball. I butt that thing down. I about $350. I slung that thing that move. Shoot, man, it got me a half ounce. Oh, listen, I start moving. I start seeing myself. I said, man, listen, I ain't gonna be broke again. Whole start changing. I look different. Got me cold chain. Then folks start looking. They start looking. You look different. Now you see me, hope. They ain't changing. They start seeing nigga making money. Folks start noticing something different about you. And you know what? You'll start feeling different about yourself. It's it's wrong. That's what they said then. But then I come along, croaking them still selling. Nobody stop them. They flipping pills.
That's right.
They flipping them. Everything they said illegal. Listen here, I ain't gonna tell you something. What they call opioid and him out here selling him, I'm going to prison. I got them from Publix.
That's right.
I got them from Kroger. I got them from CVX.
That's right.
Which meaning it ain't wrong if the right person selling who I want to sell it.
That's right.
I could put on a jacket with a bowl and 2 sticks in it and meet Leon on here and come say, well, what you trying to do? He said, man, I got to pay them. What you got? I got to pay. Look at that thing. Give me 20 minutes. Pop that thing back here, then meet him on here, cashier, run that thing, get that thing, slide that thing, go. Have a good day. Sit there, pop, and let him go. Now, Leon go out there, he move out and do anything, and he going to jail. Anybody going to bother me. I got plenty in here stacked up, and I got more coming. How that work? How that work? How did somebody convince me Leon on the street selling Henry? He killed our neighborhood. Leon messing up our kids. What about the man standing here, the woman standing here that just sold it from the grocery store? Got more customers in this store than he gonna get on that corner. I'm just trying to get y'all to see something. There are people that those pills have benefited, but that's what they need you to see so you don't see the people that it become a pandemic. I got to show you the man or the woman or the kid in the wheelchair that hurting and who will help them out. But I ain't going to show you all the other people I'm effing up. I need Leon to go get rid of that bottle, mess that bottle up and shoot that bottle out and sell out and come back and get into the doctor, write him some more. That's how I'm pushing mine. Leon don't even know he's working for me. When I'm selling Leon, but I hit him with that bottle, and Leon go out here and go shoot and sell it. It's all hypothetical, just showing work. And Leon said it, and Candy go to jail, and 10 done got busted, and Adam done run here, and Adam done got a dick at home tore up. I need him to come back or somebody else like him, or somebody to come and get it. I keep shooting on the street. That's a team. This doctor sit here know what he's doing before he write him out. What he doing? He know what this stuff can do. Especially pharmacists. Pharmacists know better than anybody because they study it. They learn all the terminology and the names to it. They got to learn the effects of what it does. And the same thing with the doctor. He already looked up and know what it causes. So when I wrote out and I gave it to you, I know it's another pill you need to offset what that pill did to you. I know if I gave it to you. But when you talk about it, because first you ain't asked. We'll deal with that later. You come out, you say, I got these rashes starting to come out. Let me see it. I got them. Take that down now. When I get that thing, I look at that thing here. Give me 20 minutes. I'm going to conjure up something for that too. Now I got you hooked. That pill got you selling another pill and a cream. I'm moving all kind of stuff out of him. That's why the pharmaceutical company ain't going to be stopped. Stuff ain't sell, I make it sell. Come on, man. These folks need pills to move. Isn't that right? They got pills. Now, listen, they got pills now. They get through getting them to you. They said, one of them, you know what? That's going to be high. You ever heard of Advil Motrin? Just get them from counter to counter. That's why I need to push that too. See, where they working at, these folks say, ho. Y'all messing me up. Who? My name Tylenol. Advil piss. Motrin piss. All this junk going to counter. Listen, we ain't got to cut the food. I do not write prescription, tell I hold one off and I'm going to help them out. Tell the other one, just get that over the counter. I got you some, I let you go by. That way he moves, he can keep his mouth shut. Because that nigga go get a special. They start talking about now, I'm the one putting opioids out. Let me tell you how the doctors work. Doctors make a lot of money. Agreed? Doctors get fed from the pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies sponsor dinners, trips. I'm talking about, listen, vacations. How many of y'all didn't know that? That's right. When they get a new drug out, the only way you learn about it is because the pharmaceutical company come in and date the doctor. And they tell the doctor, what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, I'm coming in that week, I'm going to do lunch. We're going to do lunch. What y'all like? We're going to do lunch. So we live, they're for the employees. The real person I need to write a prescription, I got something else for you. This so your employee keep their mouth shut, keep them happy. Make them want to help push it too. That's how you get drugs out here. So I can get you in, that's to help give a favor, and I see you, you know what? I got something I want you to try, because I sure need this trip bad. Take this and try this right here. Let's see how that work out. They listen here, they going to see, because that thing go through with me. They got to register back that company. That company know the sales are rolling. Huh? With me, the pharmaceutical company got the place where you went and bought that from, the CVX, the RX, the Walgreens, got to report back and they can look at their numbers and see it's coming in. So now I'm be getting more trips, more vacation, because I'm studying, keep writing the same prescription. They keeping a tab on this stuff. I'm pushing it. Every chance I get, I'm pushing it, McKay. These are trips. These are bonuses I'm getting. So while y'all sitting around, you didn't realize you are the experimental monkeys of these bastards. Yep, that's right. Nobody ain't never told us this. That's right. We went and told us that you and your daughters are friends. Your help, listen. I want you to be involved with your health care. You help me help you. Leon don't know how to spell this stuff. Leon don't know what I gave him. Leon don't know the detriment benefits to this stuff. Man, the pharmaceutical company, insurance company working you. We working you and make you think you got a part of this. I was tired. Cause y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Be honest, y'all ain't gonna do nothing, are you? What you gonna do different? What you gonna do different so we can take back control of what happened to us? We don't even want to control the world. What about just having some control, say, about what happened to you and your family, your welfare? Huh? You don't want no part in your future? You don't want to be able to do it. How many of y'all know that when you get through working, eventually you're going to fall into the health care and the welfare of these people's system? Unless we change things. Unless we change things. That's not going to happen with just mouth. It's going to take money. It's going to take everybody effort working together. I'm telling you something. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm going to get rid of some of y'all. I just got some things I got to get done. Then I have to get rid of some of y'all. It's going to be necessary for the furtherment. See, I can't use anybody that don't have the mindset of we're going to work together. That's the only way we're going to get out of this.
Yeah, that's right.
We on a met, and I ain't talking about moving no California, no New York, moving no upstate. It's the same place.
Same place. Yep.
We got to get somewhere where we can govern ourselves and be concerned and have a control of our welfare. I sent y'all a video showing where they're teaching our kids in school. They're teaching our kids that a vagina doesn't even make a woman a woman. The things that came along through nature that define us, now don't even define us. Tits and vagina don't even define us. Penis don't even define us. It's what's in here. Because there could be a woman inside you, little man. There could be a man inside of you, woman, crying out. You know how many kids say dumb, stupid stuff at 1 and 2 years old? Can't hold them in that decision. Can't hold them in that decision. I'll be a little girl. Damn. When that joker wake up and he's 17 years old, that was a thought of his imagination. They're kids will say anything that kids don't know. That's what you got parent for, so we can redirect, we can correct. But when you got them sitting in a system that's waiting on the right word to come out of their mouth, and now they're going to start gender control. Send a note home saying, now your son is a girl. He needs to be dressed up. Listen, they're going to have law for you now. Now you got to dress him as a girl. Now you got to treat him as a girl. You got to pick girl colors. The whole thing had been changed. And when this system is put out, listen, they've already worked this system while y'all playing. They got a father already stuck with it. When he keeps his son, he has to address his son by the female name. His wife's a doctor. She's a part of the system. Now all they got to do when they do your kids' examination, just say, let me hypothetically, just say, no, we don't want y'all to come in. Let me get him back down. They just get, all I do is just get him back here and just show him a door. He said, that's nice, girl. Bring back out, get paperwork to give y'all a prescription saying now we order he be put in dresses. He got it. I'm just using hypothetical. That's all they got to take. And then they just start saying, listen, you don't actually need to be back here. Because actually, this is his private business. Now, once they get this stuff documented on paper, then now your kid responded to a doll, and you just lost all your control. Now, they got you where they can get you in a felony. Now you can be arrested and taken out. The average parent going to sell out. They're not going to go to jail. They're going to go ahead and consent. They're going to get them dresses for their little boy. They're going to get them skinny jeans for their little girl. And the cucumber, tape it around her leg. Till it rot. See, while we're sitting in here, this is why it's important for us to really sit and look at how big the agenda is. If as far as we're going to go is just play around with this book that they've already misinterpreted, that they've already taken, they used against us. This book been used against you more than for you. That's why it's so important now we got to look and research and look at how did we get here? Who gave us these leaders? Who gave us the direction we're taking? Your maps, everything you got was cut out from him. Everything you got was covering. Listen, all the things you know and you believe came from him. None of this stuff is original you coming up with. He gave it to you. And it's all been used for one set purpose, to make sure you don't go nowhere. You've been playing a part of a system that had never gone anywhere. They never changed. You're still in the dark ages. These people still, listen, they're looking at a time period when illumination was not there. These people, do they not recognize the dark ages? They recognize the stone ages. They recognize the bronze ages. They recognize the metal when they came into metal. These folks have always been looking at this stuff, and they say these are time periods. We want to keep these time periods because we're keeping up to make sure whether or not we have progress or not. You're the only people that have no progress. Go back and look. What progress have you made? What progress? Guess what they use? We now live in the same neighborhood with white people. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to denote the time period when slaves lived on another property.
Right. Never happened. Never happened.
No, it had to be a time period where, it was a time period when, who in here a historian know about history? Look up and see about the time period when slaves didn't live on the property with a white man. That would put niggas living in cracker neighborhoods.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Because I'm trying to see how we progress. Nigga, they always think they smart. Let me tell you something. They used to let white kids sit down, black kids sat down and did learn how to read with white kids. So your little desegregation going to school with white kids ain't nothing new. Thomas Jefferson took his little mixed nigga kid with him to church. Yep. George Washington. And they said now, so y'all ain't doing that new by going to church with white folk. Most of y'all just don't know. How many of y'all didn't know this? Yes, y'all ain't gonna let me get away with this. Ain't gonna check behind me, do they? He took that nigga kid right out of church with him, sat on the front row with him. Now these niggas done came and listen, look how you done progress. Now you can go to church with white people. You ain't did nothing new, nigga.
That's right.
I'm sick. He ain't living in a white neighborhood. So did the slaves. You wear the same clothes the white folk wear? So did the slaves. Yep. When the white folk got tired of wearing it, they gave it to you.
Yep.
They don't let you wear it now because you'll spend more money for it. Yep. You'll buy more of it.
Yep.
So tell me exactly when you progress. Only way we're going to progress, we got to totally be in control of our own. That's the only thing I'm willing. If y'all got another plan, y'all want to work outside of that, lose my number. That's right. I don't want no part of it. I done seen enough of this stuff. We're not going nowhere. These kids don't have an opportunity, don't have a chance. Y'all going to go to college, y'all going to get student loan debt. If y'all don't stay consistent and stay adamant about what you're doing, then college is actually going to be designed to get you out somewhere. How many kids get in college start changing their major cause of friends and influence? Stay alone they supposed to because they decide to do something else and it's an easy way of life and it keeps them away from home. You don't really have no choice. It's going to luck you got choices. College don't give you no choice. Tell these folks to raise their hand and him they're working in the field they went to school for. This time, y'all stand for me. Y'all just stand for me. How many of y'all here going to college? Look at their hands. Look at the hands of these people. Look around the room. Look at these folks. How many of y'all working in the field you went to school for? Leave your hand up. That's good. Sit down. 2 people, 3 people. That's good. You know what? Now you got to ask yourself, these other people, what happened? What happened to these other people? They're not dumb. They're not stupid. They went to college. How many of y'all completed college and ain't working in the field? Look at that. These people completed and ain't working in the field. It'd be different if we were thinking, man, they just ain't in their field because they ain't complete. They completed. Things change. All you do is go for a field that's old crowd. See, we don't really look at fields. Just do something you like. White people going to look at market. They're going to look at futuristic, okay? White people going to look at, is this field, by the time I come out, it's going to be filled up. A lot of times, nigga, we just go in and get in this stuff. A lot of stuff we get in, it's going to be filled up. You're going to be out of plane. White people are already setting themselves up into something that they can keep making. All white people are supervisors. No matter what you get, white man, white woman going to be a supervisor. Wherever you go get a degree in it be, if somebody white gonna be your supervisor, they ain't went to school for it. Cause a nigga always gonna need leadership. We had blacksmiths. Why you think they were black? It was niggas out there fixing them. You still need a white man to overlook you. Still need how that shoe coming on that hard nigga, doing good, boss. That's it. Need to be supervised. And he can go tell the white man he be done in a few minutes. That's it. He's supervised. Somebody got to do that so he can sit back and kick the feet up. Whatever y'all niggas do is always a job for white folks to be a supervisor over you. So I want to teach you how to be your own supervisor, be your own maker. Don't let nobody play you, make no fool out of you. White folks gonna get grants, they're gonna get privileges. You go to these schools, you're gonna have to sell out into an ideology. I know the parent ain't gonna tell you about that. You gotta buy into an ideology. See, these schools are based up two ways: politics and religion. Y'all help them out? These schools require something out of you. There's a certain type of mindset you're gonna have. There's some school Republican parent they'll never let their kid go to. Not no kid of mine. Isn't that right? Because they know it's a psyche, it's an intelligence they give them. It's a mindset I need you to have. So that I'm going to see, we just go to who itself. We niggas just take a letter. Hear white folk tell you, not mine. No kid of mine going to that school. They niggas know you got a letter, I don't care where it go. The school called Boofer, Boofer, Boofer. You just glad to go. Where you going, Boofer, Boofer, Boofer? White people don't work. So what did that tell you when they look at education the same? Why is it they pick certain schools for their kids? Because I need my kid to be programmed to think a certain way. And some schools are not conducive to that. Niggas just go somewhere. They don't know. See, we go to school. No, these folks went to school. They don't know. How many of y'all went to school? Let me see. How many of y'all went to college? How many of y'all know where your school was Democrat, Republican? Look at these folks here. Two people. Look at. Hold on. Say them again for him out. Raise your hand again now. How many of y'all went to college? Look at these folks here. How many of y'all knew y'all school was Democrat, Republican? Look at these folks here. Look at him. Most of them. How many of y'all learned after? He said after. See that after. So a lot of folks tell you, see, it's an agenda. That's why they won't do it. These people I know because it went for you to know. It went for you to just went and got an education. White people don't think like that. They don't work like that. White people go to school with agendas. They fight for their kids to get in school. George Bush, too dumb as a rock. His daddy sent him to the same school he went to. For a reason. Let me say, your dad was president, he was president. That makes sense. Should have sent him to junior college. He sent him somewhere that was influential, that people going to help him to get into politics. Because that's what his daddy did, and he was following the trade line of his great-grandfather. How you folks don't know? Because y'all going to go places, you don't know why you going. Other than somebody told you go to college. You be the first one I found to go. White people don't do that. White people go there for a reason. It's an agenda. Go see how many folks made governor, made president of the United States, went to junior college, public college. These people go to schools that groom them for this. They groom their kids for these positions. You're going to be groomed to be a slave. I'm going to break that. You're going to use them. College don't never teach you how to get your own. College teach you how to work for somebody who got their own. College teach you how to go out and dress for success that work for people got their own. That's what they train you to do. Am I correct?
That's right. That's right.
Do college teach you? When I went down there, I couldn't be controlled. I ain't learned nothing. But I'm just saying, these people tell you, they just don't teach. They teach you how to work. They teach you conversation. They teach you how to fit in. They teach you all the other stuff. They teach you how to research information. Information they already done put out there. That's how they do. Teach you how to find and research information. And they set you out and make you look and sound and look like you smarter than somebody. They give you a vocabulary and set you up to go work on somebody else's job. Listen, white folk go through just for the pay. Why you think them folk pay $500,000 for their kid to go to school? That girl ain't gonna learn. That girl said made a video ain't gonna learn that. That girl party, whole plate, they get the paper just to make a nigga think you saying, man, it's so much smarter you, dumber than you. Dumber than you. They get it because they're gonna help set them up projection to go somewhere. They already be set up. They say, I need you to go here and get in your pay because there's some people that's here. Listen, it's school like these folks here. Y'all be running all their places. You can go right here to Georgia State. You got a lot of these lawyers and judges right here went to Georgia State. These for Emory, for Medical. Set these people put their hands on you, touch you, and put you out here somewhere you can be somebody. Them folks, they go to school, they can call back and they go in and meet. They go to see these folks and find who to see other folks going in. How you doing? How you doing? They say they look at their papers. I saw you went to set and said, oh, you got a job here. Listen, just bought into something. They'll spend that extra money putting on, because they know and they've already targeted, they come to know where these people came from, what these people do to set their kids to go somewhere. You set your kids up for failure. Because you don't know how to research. You don't know how to research and see why. What school they use? Stanford. These folks paid. These folks say you come out and you put on your application, you went to Stanford, you know what that means? You got a nigga school on yours. You know what that means? Heal your broom.
That's right.
Heal your broom. Heal your dustpan.
That's right. That's right.
I'm trying to just tell y'all, we white people have a whole nother, this is what happened. Y'all coming into a society system, these people, we were never taught the thing like that. It's just chance and opportunity. White people can't take no chances. I can't take no chance of my white daughter, white son, spending money, and your nigga behind walk in here and get for a chance. I'm gonna make sure there's no chance that you gonna beat my kid out. My kid went to better school, I spent more money, and I connect them with people. How y'all play Little League? White people go get these players, they'll go pool, because they connect the people, they'll go get players to come down and work with their kids.
Yeah.
Get them to know them. They can put words in for them and get them moving. How them white boys go to school in Nebraska or other places like that? They ain't got to go to NFL. Once they come out there and play, they moving through corporations.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You moving through corruption.
Yep.
You moving through incarceration.
Yep.
White people set their kids up. Y'all don't even pay attention. They set their school. Your kid come from Oklahoma, Nebraska, some of these schools. They're not going to Florida. Your kid ain't going nowhere. Your kid going to be right here sitting next to Leon. I'm saying, Leon got away, Ken. I got to use them. You know, some dads go with that. I don't even have to tell you that, just being honest with you. They set their kids up. Well, listen, listen. I moved my kids down for a reason. You came down, I come to white school, you watch them. Go look at their school and their high school and they play. Look who sponsored their school. The neighborhood restaurant businesses. They don't have corporations from AT&T. Go, I come out the car, ain't nobody down here. They catch you down there in that store, they call the police. We went out and said, y'all go to Columbia. Woo! Y'all finna steal something. What y'all niggas want, y'all bad niggas want. When you tell them you go to these schools, they'll make these places support. These white people on their job will tell my kid and them having some of their school, and they need patrons. Them business sign right off on them because they know they're white kids and these white kids need a chance. They can't have an opportunity where nobody black just walk in and beat their kid out. So get out of your mind about no chance and no opportunity. White people are playing off of favoritism. White people are stacking the deck, and I'm trying to get you to stack the deck for you. How you think we got Yahusha? The deck had to be stacked. Huh? That's all I'm trying to do, get y'all. I want to see something work out for you better than what these people got intended for you. So all that stuff, all that high school, that stuff cute now. All that stuff cute till you got here in the real world. Fill out that paper with all your heart in it and don't get no job. Yeah. And don't get no job. Then you know you're a failure. Because then you got to go somewhere else. Yeah, I'd probably just go back and change my major. We know what you did. Failure. You picked the bad school. You picked the bad career. I want to see you mess yourself up. I want to see y'all get about. I want you to create. Whatever you want to do, I want you to set up. You don't let these people know what you're thinking. Never tell anybody what you're thinking outside the family. Y'all got me? Never tell them what you're thinking. We're going to use these people, and you're going to set up to create whatever you want to do. We want it to be your own. That's how we're going to build them. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. I can get y'all out of here. I'm sorry about y'all. Listen, I retired today. I won't stop preaching somewhere else. I don't have to preach anymore. I'm done. I'm tired of y'all people. Y'all people just drag me out. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I've never seen so many drag behind people, wasting time people. But look, y'all give y'all smaller event that you can create so you can actually set yourself, have something, so we don't have to have that hustle and bustle struggle of our kids. Why is it you don't want these kids to have a fair chance? Why you don't want your kids to have an advantage? Y'all come, I'm gonna do what I can do. On my end, I'm gonna do what I can do. Y'all got me? All right, let's do.